Hello, hello, here we go. Since I'm not on StreamYard, I'm gonna have to sing my own show. Here we go. Welcome to the fucking Total Ski Mask Shit Show. Welcome, everybody. Let me just make sure I locked up my car really quick. Hold on, I got all excited to get the stream. Whoa! Hold on, Rio. Get my stream going on time. There we go. Which, you know what? I think I was doing all right the last few ones and fashionably late today. But hey, I got an excuse. It's Sunday, right? We can be a little lazy on Sundays. But anyways, here we go. We are back out for a beautiful walk. I got the family out. For all you who were wondering what my family was, or who I was referring to, I'm sure most of you knew it was gonna be my fur family. So let me introduce you to Rio, who is my lab. He's a black lab mix. And that is Dobby. He is the little alpha, the leader of the pack here. And he is just a little Chihuahua mix. Some people say even a little min pin because he's got those tall legs, but who knows. Definitely a Chihuahua. So now that we've introduced the family here, I'll go down the line here and say hi to my other family. And I see a lot of people here already joining in on this beautiful Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. And let's see here. Sorry, I got one hand until I let the doggos off the leash. So let me get up on the trail, show you guys kind of what I'm working with. We can go this way. We can go that way. We've already been this way before. Maybe we change up the trail and go forward into the brush a bit. I just hope I don't lose signal. But let's walk down the way we did before and we'll see how we do on signal. I can cut off to a really cool different spot here soon. Oh, cool, Super Roofer. Yeah, min pins are real, like a real full-bred min pin. They are beautiful little dogs. And you know what's funny, and maybe you'll say I'm wrong, but what I've read, because when I was reading up on Dobby as far as what he could be when they were saying min pin, and I was one that got it wrong, is min pin has nothing to do with the Doberman breed. As a matter of fact, it has no Doberman breed in it. Oh, Gizmo, that is the perfect name for a min pin. NJ, hi Julia, I saw Tammy, big up, Super Roofer. Sorry about that, like I said, I just got one hand for right now. I got Rio and Dobby here. But I appreciate everybody joining me on this beautiful Sunday morning. We're just here out in the, what I call the outer sticks. Now, you know, just following the canal. Just your typical ditch with a trail on top. But I enjoy it because it's a long, long trail I can see in front of me. And that way I can let the dogs off the leash. And they really can't go off too far because, well, Rio's the one that would probably be adventurous enough to go down towards the ditch. Where right now there's a lot of stickers. Dobby will not do that, but, you know, he can still venture off somewhere. So this is actually one of the safer spots I feel when I do let them both off. Especially the little one. Oh yeah, they can run loose. We're gonna let them run loose right now. I always just come up here first to make sure nobody else is up here. And we're gonna take them off right now. That way I can use my other hand and scroll up and down and say hi to everybody. Just 1 second here. Hold on, guys. Rio off. There he goes. Dobby off. There they go. The horses are off. Oh yeah, Rio loves the water. Hence his name, which stands for river in English, Rio in Spanish. Hey Cameron, hey Joy, welcome chat. All right, let me get my other hand free here. Let me just scroll up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right. Oh, what am I doing there? All right, there we go. All right. I think I said hi to Michaela already. Julia. Forest Temple for Christ. I know I didn't say hi to you earlier. Cesar Hernandez was up here earlier. Mids Plug was in here earlier. All right, cool. We're back down to the bottom. So I think we said hi to everybody that's joined us in the chat. Oh, see, Rio's already gone. Maybe you guys saw where he went. No, I already know where he goes. He likes to run towards the left-hand side. But, yeah, no, he loves water. And obviously, you know, he's a pretty decent swimmer. And Dobby, I think I've told you guys before, he's a pretty good little swimmer. I'm still very cautious with him, obviously, because he's small and can drown really easy or get swept up in a current. I mean, any little current, he won't be able to handle. Obviously, Rio can, but I've even seen Rio struggle with the current once where I had to jump in and pretty much, you know, pull him out of the current, and then he was fine. Oh, yeah, I wonder how many people really thought I was going to be going on a walk here with my little baby Skiwee and my new wife, Jen. When they saw going on a walk with the family, I wonder if that's why Ski got on right now seething. Did he really think I just jet-setted to New Jersey again and brought my dogs with me this time? And we're going to go on a nice, beautiful walk with the family, me and Jen. Oh, man. Yeah, talk. Hold on. Gotta go back to little Dobbs over here. See, I'm getting distracted. Almost forgot little Dobby. Just kidding. Yeah, I love camping. Big ups. That definitely would be really cool. But the only thing I found out now, like when I went out or tried to do my outdoor stream when we were going to go check out the wildlife refuge and the Pueblo ruins, is you don't get good reception out in the mountains. Now, there are plenty of areas near me where I wouldn't be out in the mountains. And, you know, it wouldn't be as nice of a scenery, but definitely a place where we can camp and have a fire and chit-chat and hang out and still be a lot of fun. What's up, Baseline Measure? Hope you're well. Going to cook my meals for the week while I listen and enjoy the walk. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. That's awesome that you get your meals prepped for the week. I wish I was that organized, and I'm sure you probably, I don't know if you do it for a health reason or just to get it out of the way so you save some time, but that's awesome. Come on, Dobbs, let's go. Let's go. Hold on, we got to do a little sticker. I don't think he has stickers. He would be crying right now if he did. You ready to go? All right, come on, let's go. There you go. Well, that's karma, Joy, right? You know what I mean? Kind of, I say, I don't know, would it be a coincidence after these last 3 days of, you know, ultimately doing the most disgusting you can do, which is, you know, hey, dox me. He's already done that, but, you know, he thinks he got all smart and all sneaky by posting pictures from one of my family members' public Facebook sites that anybody can access. And honestly, they don't care that anybody accesses it. That's why they have it public. But what is pretty disgusting is he's now posting pictures of little children again, which that is totally fucking nasty. That's very pedophilia-like. And honestly, with his history of domestic violence and, you know, pretty much picking, I don't know if y'all have noticed, most of these people he doxes are always women and children, you know. There's plenty of men in many of the Facebook pictures on that family member site. There's plenty of pictures of me on my site. I don't know why he doesn't post those. But he sure enjoys posting little children and women. I guess he thinks it's going to upset me and get me raged and started. And honestly, all it's done is make him look like a fool. And we are going to talk about that today a little bit. Obviously, like I said, I don't like to give him too much attention, but hey, he's obviously been giving it to himself, and everybody's fully aware of what he's been doing the last 4 days, so why not speak on it a bit, right? But I will tell you this, it's done nothing as far as, you know, riled me up. If anything, his viewers obviously are even more disgusted than anybody else at it. And what's hilarious is those ladies are some pretty mean and nasty ladies, but I don't even think they find the doxing of the children pics and other people that have nothing to do with any of this very, you know, pleasing. And if you have, you know, wonder why the donations have stopped, I have a feeling that's probably because of it. And here's the thing. He's such a narcissist, he won't even listen to his own viewers that are telling him to move on and pretty much, hey, we'll give you some, you're begging for money because you got to keep your habit going, and we're willing to give you that money, obviously, but move on, give us some entertainment. We want to talk about Michelle's toe again. You know, they like bullying Michelle. But, you know, Ski, he's shown his true colors. And Karma is a bitch. I think somebody has that name. No, that's Karma's real. I was going to say, whoever's got that name, there you go. And you know what? I will tell you this. For a guy that's got now a lot of legal issues going on, and we're going to speak about that too. Some of y'all may not even know about this, but we've got some breaking news that might be first for some of y'all. But if not, I'm going to update you on a little bit of more of what we talked about the other night. But this guy is in some really legal fucking heat right now, and everything he's doing is being documented, okay? Like I said, I don't think he cares, because obviously look at his age. He's almost 40. He's been pretty much in and out of the system since he was 18. Guy has never learned a single lesson, and obviously doesn't give a shit, you know? So, I mean, when is he going to learn? I don't know. But I think he just thinks he's pretty much bulletproof right now. And I have a feeling he's going to learn very quick and very hard the effects of messing, you know, doing this type of stuff he did and not giving a shit. And you know what? I will say this. It's a shame to see some of those women and men that still support him, even after everything he's done. They may not talk about it, but the fact that they're still posting up his Cash App account and all that BS, you know, that still tells me you're a supporter. Like I said, you might not talk about it in chat because you don't want people to clip your name and put you on a video, but just the fact that you're still, you know, viewing and supporting him, you're pretty much enabling all that. Like I said, it has not bothered anything as far as me. My family is fully aware of who this scumbag is. And, you know, and I think most people have probably figured it out, but my family has dealt with people like this for most of their life and as careers. So Ski Mask is like a little cockroach in the world of shit that we've, you know, experienced and been part of. So anyways, but yeah, that's kind of just addressing that. I mean, this guy's been on a 4-day binge. You know, if obviously some of you are, you know, aware of what's going on, you already have, you know, figured it out, but some of you may not have. He's obviously on some type of hard substance, hence why he claims he hasn't slept in 3 or 4 days. He looks like total shit. It's obvious just by the guy's rants and the way he's acting that he's going through either some withdrawals or just some come downs or in between, whatever. But he's been desperately e-begging these last few days, throwing everything he can at the wall to stick. Nothing is sticking for him. And as a matter of fact, things have gotten worse. Hold on, let's do a Dobby check. Dobby! So for some of you that are wanting to know what that breaking news is, here we go. Pretty much, it was brought to my attention 2 days ago, or it could have been 2 days ago, that old Ski Mask didn't report to the Court Cost Administration Office, okay? So let me kind of explain what was to happen after his court hearing. So he did plead guilty. He took a plea deal and pled guilty to assault and battery, okay? As part of his little plea deal, they, instead of giving him 90 days of jail, they gave him probation, pretty much the equivalent of probation, okay? So what he had to do was, right after he was done with the hearing, or after attending it, which was virtual, and all he had to do was just drive down to the courthouse, was he had to report to the adult supervision office, which is the same thing as the probation office. They just call it the Tulsa County Adult Supervision Office. And second, he had to report to the Court Cost Administration Office, okay, which they have their own separate judge. As a matter of fact, Ski Mask has already gone in front of this judge once, and that was just recently. As a matter of fact, either last month or a couple of months ago. And that was in reference to the money he already owes the state of Tulsa and the district court system there, okay? It actually came up to be over $4,000. If some of y'all haven't seen it, I have that paperwork documented and posted on the last video that I posted, which shows, obviously what we're talking about now, which was him on his record. It does show that he did not show up to the court administration and that a letter was sent, okay? Now, in that paperwork, it also details all the amounts of money he owes, which prior to this last hearing was over $4,000. It also breaks down what he got this last hearing as far as punishment and fees, which more or less was a $300 fine and another $150 he has to pay. So let's just call it $500. And then the third thing he had to do was attend anger management classes. So he has done not 1, 2, 3 of those things at all, okay? And I'll tell you this, the thing that was probably going to keep him out of jail was going to be just paying the $25 a month freaking fee he had to pay every month for the next 20 or 30 years of his life, okay? Because he claims he's, doesn't make any money, doesn't work, and that's the minimum amount he can pay is the $25. So think about it. This jerk couldn't even pay $25 for his first payment, okay? Just to keep them from issuing a bench warrant, which I'm going to tell you something, and this is from my experience. I'm telling you this because I know, okay? The court does not screw around when it comes to money, okay? Believe it or not, even, we sit here and say, man, look how long, he's been sitting out since his court hearing and, he's pretty much skipped out on probation, okay? It's just like anything else, right? When it comes down to the money, everybody's greedy and everybody wants it now. So that court, when they don't get that payment, they're going to issue out a bench warrant, and you can betcha they're going to go knocking on his door, okay? And also, with all the things and people that have been reporting him, with the ongoing investigations that are going on with this a-hole, this was just the icing on the cake, the nail on the coffin, however you want to call it, okay? But, yeah, he is not reported at any 3 of those things. All 2 of them will be issuing out bench warrants soon. They will be issuing out the one for the non-payment very soon, okay? And karma's coming. As a matter of fact, in that same video, I posted him discussing very quickly about leaving, okay? Have you noticed this week he's kind of talked a little bit about his vehicle and getting it going, and oh boy, not looking too good for you this week, Ski Mask, because you're starting off now with the old champagne shit bubble not even cranking up. And even as simple as a battery issue, it's going to take you 2 weeks to figure that out. And you're not going to be able to afford those 2 weeks, bucko. So I guess the next thing he's going to be looking at is either fleeing on foot or begging his viewers for a bus ticket or a plane ticket next. But yeah, that guy, you're going to see a very big change in his attitude starting tomorrow. I can guarantee you that. And if somebody's curious as to where he's going to flee, it's not that difficult, okay? The guy's got a weed addiction and probably now a pretty major meth addiction that he has to keep up. So he has to be able to go to places that he knows where to pick those things up. The meth, I don't know how that's going to work. I'm sure any big city in a bad area, you can probably pick that up. But for the weed, he doesn't have a license. So he got to go somewhere where they sell it recreationally. So he either is going to boogie down to Denver, which is always where he likes to flee to because he doesn't have any warrants out of there yet. They've got the big city. He knows he can get those big city drugs. And obviously they've got a lot of weed down in Denver, okay? The next stop he goes is California because the weather's better, okay? It's not as cold in Denver. But California, he's got a lot of eyes on him. Obviously, anywhere he goes, people are going to call in. And he does have a warrant supposedly out of California. That does need to be verified. It does show up on a search, but you do have to pay a like $2.99 or $5.99 fee to get that pulled up. And you know what? Now that we've got some donations going, I don't see why that can't be easily done. So we'll take a look at that one next and see what's going on with that shit in California. But I have a feeling he's just going to go back to where he's more familiar with if he flees, which is Denver. which honestly, that's one of the most stupidest things you can do because it's very close to Tulsa and it does not cost that much money to have him arrested and extradited back to Oklahoma. Hell, Oklahoma paid to have him extradited from New Jersey, okay? You don't think they're going to pay to have him extradited back after all this bullshit? So, yeah, he like I said, you're going to notice a whole change in him. And at this point, he doesn't even care about his viewers or channel. He's just going all out ski, you know. You're seeing the real ski mask, you know. Unfortunately, the side that a lot of people don't see. I mean, people have seen, but for some of the people that are new to this jerk-off, this is a side that he's shown for a long time, since he joined the IRL streaming world, okay? This is a side that if he was right now even near that child of his, man, and I'm so glad that that's not the case, because you see how this guy acts, okay? Think about him being even near a fucking kid, all right? He even doxed his own child. So for some of you that are like, oh man, look at what he's doing to your family, this guy doesn't care. He doxed his own child, okay? Think about that. He did his own child dirty. You think he cares about anybody else? He doesn't care about his mom, his dad, nobody, okay? He claims he cares about, you know, his family and this shit. His family can't stand him. That's why he lives the way he does. He has no friends. He has no family. Honestly, I have a really big concern now, and I'm not even trolling or kidding around. Let's do a Dobby check. Dobby, there he is. Come on, Dobbs, let's go. About where his parents could be, man. You know, I'm not going to start alligating that they could be buried in the backyard, but I guarantee you that that dude has them pretty much locked up in that house, okay? And by that, there could be a lot of different ways, okay? It could be a damn padlock to the door. Hold on, you got a little sticker. Or just even, you know, intimidating his parents so much that they don't even feel comfortable leaving the house, okay? Hence why he doesn't ever leave the house, all right? There's a reason, okay? A guy that age would love to be out streaming and trying to make money and, you know, taking his little trips everywhere. He doesn't for a reason now. And I've got a really general concern about that. But first, we need to take care of that jerk off first, okay? What needs to happen is those police need to go in, kick in that door, knock on the door, you know, and just get them arrested. And I have a feeling just them making entrance into that house, they're going to see a lot more that's been going on. So, all right, let me say hi to a lot of people that just joined in. Let's see. Hi, Gish. Let me see. I just saw you with the message. Rogue Nomad, welcome. He recently messaged me a pic of you. Someone related to you and said he hopes I get raped. I guess he thought I'm in cahoots with you. See? Yeah. I mean, this guy literally this week has popped off over 5 different names that he accuses me being of. He's accused me of being one of his past moderators. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I fucking can't stand you, bro. And I do my shit legally, okay? I'm not one of your little sneakity-deekity, you know, basement dwelling, whatever that you work for you. He doesn't even know who half the people he talks to are, you know that? Guy's just a fake person. And I feel bad for some of those people that really think they have some, like, real type of relationship with them. I mean, they obviously got to know it's not physical. So even just consider him your e-boyfriend. I mean, that guy doesn't give one shits about any of those ladies, you know. You could send him fucking $100 a week, and that guy still probably wouldn't even remember your name, okay? So, there's a cop that lives right across from him, supposedly. But you know what? If they're not in the same, you know, district or area, they don't give a shit, you know. You got to remember that. But supposedly there is a police officer that lives across the street from him. Dobbs, come on. Hold on, Dobbs went off trail. He got a little adventurous. All right, and Scooby, welcome. LOL Bird, welcome. I've never said I was a mod for him, ever. As a matter of fact, I've only been a mod for, let's see, Landon's channel. And I was made mod for 2 other channels that I never asked. They just put me in there. I forgot the name of the 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Dobbs, get over here. Come on, buddy. He's trying to adventure. But yeah, even in my whole IRL, watching and all that, I have never been invited to be a mod or ever care to be one. But come on, Dobbs, let's go. When I started clipping and a lot of my clips started being used by a lot of the different channels, I met a lot of the different channel creators, and one of them was Landon, and he made me mod into his channel. And yeah, so that, as far as right now, that's the only mod I've been ever made. Like I said, people can always make you a mod even if you don't ask them, but usually you know because you got to be in their chat. All right. So, yep. Let's see here. But hey, it's the internet, right? You can say whatever you want. As long as you're not breaking TOS, troll on. All right, the king, Tammy. I already said hi to you. Let's see, Courtney Niet. All right, let's see. Scunges in here. All right, Disgrumple Sit Mod. Yeah, who knows, man? That guy definitely is dated. I mean, I don't think I don't know what his preference is, to be honest with you. I mean, he's dated men and women, so I wouldn't doubt if he has a crush on Michelle. But who knows? What's up, John Decaf? All right, let's see if I missed anybody else. Just going up the line here. What's up, Gabriella? Welcome. Constricted Rice, welcome. Let's be honest, welcome. Ear Tag, welcome. Tom Space, welcome. All right, cool. Start going down here. All right. Yeah, and let me just go onto my other phone too, because I know some of y'all are members, and unfortunately on this streaming phone, it doesn't show that. So I have my other phone here. So that way, any of y'all that are members or have joined the New Jersey Courts Jury Trial Club, I can give you guys a shout out and see what you're chatting about. Give me a second here. All right, here we go. Come on, Dobbs. All right. There we go, there we go. Yeah, cool, nice. Now I got the chat up here, so awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, yeah, so, I mean, as far as the news with him, that's what I got. Ooh, let's put that down. That's as far as what I was talking about when regards to breaking news, that did come out, that letter. Let's see here. And again, I did post that information, so if you need to refer to anything, you can go on to my last video. Believe that was sent on the 14th, is what it said, of March. So, yeah, I'm sure he's already gotten it, and I'm sure in that letter it said, it was in the video too, on one of the pieces of paper, it said right in nice black bold letters that if you do not make your payment, that they will and can issue out a bench warrant for your arrest. And especially if you haven't shown up to your probation or any of your anger management classes. So, hi D-Nice, love you too, thank you. Yep, he broke his mom's shoulder, 3 different places. There's videos of all this online. So this is not just people, making allegations or anything at this point. I mean, there's the video of his brother talking about it. There's the police report about the broken shoulder. There's videos of him, abusing his ex-girlfriend, Jen, the mother of his child. I mean, there's videos of him going on racist rants when he claims he's not a racist. I mean, it's all out there. Obviously, the guy doesn't care. And that's what I just think is, I just shake my head and scratching on some of these viewers that act like, they don't know who he is, and it's like, come on, man. And obviously at that point, they dig somebody like that. They are disgusting just like him. All right, I see, there you go. D-Nice, shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing and joining. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm new to kind of the membership program here that YouTube was so nice to offer this channel. And we've already got, I think 10 people have joined up. And so thank you all that have. And there's a lot of cool little perks you can get. You can read up on it. But it shows you guys in green letters, so I know who's joined up. Jen J, welcome to the member of the jury. That might make 11 now. It's technically a 12-member jury, but this jury is an unlimited amount of jury members, okay? For all donation purposes. Once we have 12 jury members, it's not like that's going to be the end of it. Uh-oh. Hold on. We got another donation or a subscription. Hold on here. Let me get my speaker going. Oh, shoot. Oh, there it is. I was like, no way, I lost it. All right, hold on.
Bluetooth pairing.
Okay. I believe that was a subscription, so thank you. But I will check here. I have donation alerts on, so if it was a donation, I will definitely replay that for you. Let me just jump on that. Let's see, Gish. He was fighting with his brother, and she got in the middle accident, was pushed down or something. I think that's what happened. Computer. Oh, no. Gish, have you seen the court? I don't know if you've seen the police report, right? No, that was his little lie. It tells you exactly. And see, let me tell you something else, too. Not only is it in the report, but it's in 3 different witness statements. The brother, the dad, and his own mother says exactly what happens. Okay, which is she was following, they're yelling, get out the house after the dad broke off the fight. The mom's following Ski Mask out the door so she can lock him out. Okay, she goes to close the door. Ski Mask turns around and ninja kicks the fucking door into his mom. Okay, knocks her to the ground, breaks her shoulder in 3 different places. She's obviously hurt, probably crying and yelling. Ski Mask is watching this, turns around like a little bitch and takes off running, okay? And you know what even makes it worse? This guy, for whatever reason it was, okay, and I can't even believe it was to try to scam some donations at this point, but he goes on and literally pretty much talks shit to his whole family and calls them a bunch of narcs because they call the police on him. Oh, man, I'm sorry your mom called the police and needed medical attention because you freaking kicked a door right into her shoulder and broke it in 3 different places. How horrible of them to call the police on you. But think about that. After all that, to go online on a live stream and do all that shit. So, like I said, if the guy's going to do his own mom in like that, you don't think I thought when I got into investigating him and I knew when I was going to expose him, all this shit was going to happen. Like I said, all he's done is just pretty much shown public Facebook pictures that anybody can access. Big freaking whoop, Ski Mask. You're killing me here. Oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. You've kept me up for 4 days. I can't sleep. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, I don't sleep, that great. I suffer from a little insomnia, but actually not little, but I'll tell you what, I have a feeling I'm going to be sleeping really good next week. All right, let me go back to that chat. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I already see where Dobbs at. Dobby check. We got a Rio check. All right, let's go over here. And also, I want to read something else to you guys that I wanted to pull up, too. So we got a few important things to go over. Show's not done yet. But let me just check that donation alert really quick because, like I said, I don't want to not acknowledge somebody. That'd be totally rude.
Here you go, here you go. Ski Mask is a little hoe. We're gonna put him up on the television show.
Good job, boss. Keep clamping down on them.
Thank you for that donation. Okay, there you go. It works. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I will continue clamping. Nothing stops, okay? I knew exactly what I was going to, be dealing with when you get into this type of investigative reporting. All right? Anybody you start investigating is going to hate you. That's the name of the game. And simply put, just don't do anything wrong, And in this case, just don't break the law or be a 6-time felon and maybe your name won't stick out. Or record yourself doing all these things you breaking the law and maybe you won't stick out. All right, let's see here. All right, that one was for Jen J as a new member of the channel. Cool. All right. And then I got the other one. NJCourts press secretary, good job, boss. Keeps clamping down on them. Thank you so much for that. We could throw ones in the chat, throw some justice symbols in the chat. If you guys are members, I got some cool little emojis you can throw in the chat. I got one of me throwing the little kind of the Superman. Since I guess that's my nickname, I've been nicknamed the Superman of IRL. I'll take that. Scrunch, here's the face reveal. Sorry about that, because you guys might be freaking out. I could be an AI. I could be a robot. Hold on. Sorry about that. There we go. I got my Smurf hat on this morning, okay? That way here, I'll make it easy for you, ski mask. Double chin, Smurf. So now you can title it The Smurf. NJ Court is a Smurf. Oh, man. But, hey, guys, welcome to the chat. Yep. Wanted to change up the beanie a bit. Let me change you guys over to the beautiful landscape. I know some of you guys got this on the TV. I want you guys to feel like you're walking next to me. All right, I heard the cash. Hold on, that was Cash App. Cash App. So thank you for that. Hold on, let me jump on my phone here and see who that was. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Whoa, hold on, there's another one. Hold on. Okay, and on the Cash Apps, y'all, if you don't, okay, you guys remembered it. If you want to stay anonymous, just say anonymous on there. But if not, I will definitely shout you out. So thank you for that Cash App. We got a $10 donation from Anonymous. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you, Cameron. I forgot what type of, it's a pretty nifty little cap because it's very lightweight, but it's got that like Polar Tech fleece lining, so it's super warm. Yeah, thank you. One's in the chat. Justice symbols in the chat. If you're a member, throw some of the little NJ Courts throwing up the Superman in the chat. Whatever y'all want, but shout out to all the donators and all you guys joining the chat today. Chat's on fire. I hope everybody's enjoying the walk. Now, I will work on getting a better selfie stick. They do sell gimbals, but, maybe it's just a better selfie stick. But, we're going to work on the shaking a bit, but I do apologize about that. Okay, so let me go here. Let me just reply to that donation and say thank you. Thank you so much. All right, moving on. Thank you. I appreciate that again, guys. Let me see here. Jen J. So right now, obviously, because I have my dogs, I'm back at home. And right now, because that seems to be the only little slice of peace I have, I will not disclose that information yet. But I'm sure somebody will figure it out soon. But anywhere when I do travel, I do let you know where I'm at. But right now, where I'm in my home state, where I'm living now, excuse me. I just, because, obviously with all these people and weirdos trying to, dox me. And like I said, I don't really care. But hey, for the little slice of peace I have when I'm home, I'd like to enjoy that. Thanks, Candy Cane. Yeah, that's why I like coming out here, because there's not really a lot of people out here and they can just do their thing, man. And don't worry, I've been watching them. We got a poop bag. Hey, Christina Valdez. Welcome. Oh, let me go back to the chat. Geez, sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm not used to the whole two-phone thing. I think it's a little nonsense, but it's the only way I can read the chat when I'm doing the streaming on the streaming phone here. So let me go back on there. YouTube. All right, cool. Hey, all right. I see. Hey, wait. I see some new members here, so let me get y'all recognized. Oh, man. Okay, Monkey Moore, Laura Nelson. Wait, is this my chat? Oh, no, wait, this is not mine. That was 90 Days on Blast by accident. I was watching it. I must have hit the button. I'm like, oh my God, look at all these people that joined. Oh, that was so funny. But I do see it. Okay, so Jen J, I see. D Nice. Yeah, you guys come up in the green, and you guys got the little sticker next to you. All right, cool. I know, Scunch, we had this discussion before about the whole, is it really bad or is it not, But I still carry them, and as of right now, I will dispose of all the poop my dogs, release for kinder words. But, you know, we had this discussion last time we were out here, you know. Could the poop bags just be a gimmick, you know, for the poop bag makers to make millions of dollars? The poop scoopers to make millions of dollars? Who knows? Hell, maybe dog poop's great for the environment. We just don't know. It's just one of those myths. Thank you, NJCourts. Oh, man. Y'all are funny. Good versus evil. The poop bag versus the dog poop. Which one will succeed? Well, Dave, that's not the intention here, man. See, I don't know why he's trying to do all this. I mean, let's ask ourselves, is this really for attention at this point? Is he really having a physical and mental breakdown because of the drugs? Is this a last attempt I don't know. You know, it's really hard to tell with the dude. I mean, we've seen it all before with him. It's definitely not different. We've seen the whole, you know, I'm going to do this to myself act, which last time that just came out to be a scam. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you this. Why I am a little concerned about the poor little guy is because the drugs, okay? If he's really binging on some, you know what I'm talking about? That's some serious shit, okay? And that can really, regardless of, you know, how we've seen him react before and all these rants and fits, you know, if he's physically degrading, you know, his brain's just fucking going zonkers, you know, the only way that that's going to stop at this point is he needs some real physical and mental intervention, you know, from a health professional. All right. So maybe this is the week he needs to get locked up because he will find that help in jail. And honestly, if I was one of his little cult psycho little viewers and you're really concerned about the well-being of your cult leader, I think you should definitely recommend that he just walks his little happy ass right into Tulsa County Jail, checks himself in for breaking his probation, and gets the help that he needs. You know? But I doubt that's going to happen, right? The guy's just going to keep, you know, doing his thing. He's going to keep thinking he's, you know, hurting me in the channel by doxing me and my family. He's going to do his rants and raves, you know, whatever. But I'll tell you what, as desperate as he's been acting, I really, truly feel that there's a lot more going on than we think. And, you know, it's scary because he's in a small house locked up with those parents of his. And a lot can happen. You know, you've seen the way he acts on, you know, just online, okay? What do you think happens when that fucking phone shuts off, okay? I mean, you think his parents are really just stocking that fridge and that, you know, food closet of his, you know, with all those bags of chips he's always munching on and sodas and meatloafs? Yeah, I don't really see his parents just going out every day buying that shit for him and, oh, Ski, help yourself to, you know what I mean? You know, there's this guy, like I said, I have a feeling that these people can seriously be locked up somewhere, you know, like I said, for reals or just, you know, mentally locked up, you know, where they're so just scared to leave their fucking room, you know, they're just not going to even dare try it. I mean, look at the shit about the whole, his ear thing, okay? Who in their right mind, I don't care how desperate you are for attention, would fucking let their ear get to that point and try to ride that for donations and all that shit. I mean, yes, I can see Ski Mask doing it, but ultimately, I think, again, you know, these are just my personal opinions, not the channel's. I really think there's something else that happened. There's a reason why, even with this, you know, all those people telling him, go get help, supposedly they sent him a good amount of money or donations to even go see a doctor. There's a reason that guy did not go seek real professional help. And I guarantee you he really wanted to. I don't think anybody, I don't care if you're stupid ass Ski Mask, wants to have a, you know, another little human being growing out of the side of their ear or fucking head as what it appeared to be. And, you know, the way he handled it, you know, I don't know if it's completely healed or what, but if it's not, you know, that thing's not done yet. There's a good chance he can get that infected. It can have an internal infection, you know, especially if he's not taking antibiotics. So, But I don't know. That was really weird in my opinion. I just can't see even a guy like him, you know, not seeking medical help, especially if he had the money and the ability to. You know, they've got a lot of those indigent places where he's from. You know, he said it himself. He says Tulsa's a very low-income city and state and yada yada. They've got plenty of places then that he could just walk in and ask for health care and say, you know, I don't have a house, I don't work, you know, and I'm here with this problem, okay? They would have helped him, and he knows that. That was just, like I said, either a really total, I mean, if he was that desperate for money, holy shit, okay? But I really don't think that was the case. I think there was something had to do with him not really wanting to leave his house. And y'all know when he leaves, he just goes down the street, okay? There's literally, I think if this is coming out of his mouth, I think one day if he was taking us down, you know, he was driving down and he was literally said it's down the street, and just the distance you can tell from when he left his house to when he parked seemed like it literally was down the street from him. So I guarantee you the guy lives right, you know, half a mile to a mile down a little fucking quickie mart, okay? I think in Tulsa they call them come and goes, which is very weird. And you know, just goes and gets, you know, 5-minute drive, runs in, runs out, already knows the same guy, already has his same blunt and energy drink ready for him, and vamonos, back to the house. That way mom and dad can't make a call or go out and talk to the neighbors. Scunge, thank you. That's why I'm trying to show as much of them, okay? So like I said, a lot of people are here for the dogs, the walk. We also did say in the description we're going to talk a little bit about ski, so I did want to address that, especially with the news that came out, you know, with him. We already knew he didn't show up to the anger management or probation classes, but man, I figured that guy with all those cash apps he's supposedly getting, I figured he had to have at least, you know, made the $25 payment to keep them from issuing the bench warrant, and nope. So many people hate him, he's scared to leave the house. Exactly, Jen J. I had a boil in my ear when I was younger. It hurt so bad, you have to remove the core. Well, it sounds like a weed, right? You know, when you're removing a weed plant, you can just chop off the top, but the weed's going to grow right back as soon as it gets a little water or starts growing again. You know, the only way you're going to, you know, pretty much kill the weed is you got to dig underneath and, like you said, you know, take out the little, the boil, whatever's causing it to pus up and stuff like that. So, Rio, hold on, we got to do a Rio alert. As long as I can see Dobby, I'm not concerned. Rio can go adventure. There he is. I just don't want him to get a sticker because Rio will keep walking with a sticker in his foot, and I don't like that, so there he is. Yeah, so everybody refers to him living in Tulsa, just so we are on the correct page. He does live in Broken Arrow, which is a suburb of Tulsa. I believe he says it's like 20 or 30-minute drive from Tulsa City. So if some of y'all watched my stream when I was down there, I was nowhere near there. I was in downtown Tulsa, obviously, hence why I didn't have good coverage the first day because of all the buildings. But I was in downtown Tulsa, and that's where the courthouse was located. So, yeah, I guess they don't do much in Broken Arrow. It must be a really small suburb because they don't even have their own district or a municipal courthouse there. Uh-oh, looks like we're going on a little adventure. See, I told you we'd find a little side trail, so hopefully I still got some good coverage with you guys. Yeah, and I mean, it's pretty sad. Some viewers were telling me, you know, they also think he's kind of just jealous of my lifestyle, which that's pretty sad. I live a pretty basic lifestyle. I have regular friends and family like everybody else does. And I mean, obviously, the guy must not have not even one single friend or family that likes him if, I mean, he's, you know, doing what he's doing. And you know, it's like I said, I didn't believe it. When people were telling me that, I'm like, dude, I don't believe that. I mean, come on. You know, he's got to have friends. Everybody lives a normal lifestyle, has at least a best friend they hang out with, you know. And maybe now when you have kids and your family, you know, you're not going to be doing the same thing as you're doing when you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever. But you still have friends you stay close to, and you have family members that are there to help you with your family and raise them and vice versa. So, you know, it speaks about his personality, and it speaks to why he's so addicted probably to the internet, okay? It's literally his only, you know, way out, you know, his reality. And it's not a reality. That's what's scary, is he's turned it into his reality when it's not. So he knows no difference anymore between real and not real, you know? like I said, he acts like he's a total, like the guy's been serving, you know, the last 10 years of his life in jail, and, you know, he's got that prison mentality. Absolutely not. The guy's probably served no more than 3 years, if that, in jail, okay? The reason he has that kind of like prison mentality, where he just doesn't like being around the public or being around people, is because of the way he lives, the person that he made himself into, okay? He hates everybody except himself, okay? So that's why he could never find a regular job working out in the public. He couldn't even handle a job working by himself, because the minute somebody told him or gave him a direction or a little piece of advice, or, hey, why don't you try it this way, you already see how the guy's going to react. So it's kind of scary, because where does he go at this point? What's his end game? He's going to be doing this till he dies, till he's 79 years old. We already spoke about it earlier. The parents aren't going to leave him that house. That's just a rental or it's either a government issued house or it's a rental. So as soon as his parents pass away or they kick him out, he's on his own. And he's not even got one boot to stand on, okay? 1 foot to stand on. I mean, the guy's not even got a friend he can go hang out with or chill at for, you know, a week till he gets his, you know, shit going and finds a job. He's literally just stuck out on the streets. The only thing that's been keeping him from being a fucking actual person out without having, like, a homeless person without any type of, you know, place to stay is because of that car of his. That's the last thing that he has, okay? And that's why he cares so much about it, because once he gets his tossed out of the house, that's the only thing that keeps the rain from hitting his head, okay? That's the only thing that separates him from any other person that's out there on the street struggling from the same thing he does. Drug addiction, internet addiction. They may not have much of an internet addiction, but addictions is where I'm going with that. And he suffers from a lot of them. The dude needs real mental health, okay? And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to bag on him or troll him. I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist. It's obvious. So enough of you know, ski. Let me show you guys a beautiful view here. We'll get closer here. But, you know, a lot of this kind of is the reason I'm even discussing it is because it's all kind of fallen into place on what I wanted to get into this month coming up, which, like I had mentioned, look at body of water. Body of water. See if, Rio, come over here. I don't want him jumping in the water too far away from me, because then I can't keep an eye on him. There he comes. Are you going to jump in the water? Here, let's keep going down here because it doesn't look as deep, and we'll play with the stick. I'll show you guys. He loves going fetch, all right? We'll go play fetch. Come on, Dobbs, let's go. Let's go play with the water. Come on, Rio. Actually, let me get this stick because this is a perfect stick here. All right, let me... hold on, I got to get Dobby because he's by the water. We do not want that little dude. Here we go. Here's a little tiger. Come on, Dobbs, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, we're going to go over here. We're going to get to the shallower spot. Well, I think it's more shallower, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, he's a good little doggo. I mean, you got to remember, we're out here in the boonies, man, and he's just romping it like nothing. All right, let's go down here. Come on, Dobbs. Dobby. Let's go, Dobby boy. Dobby boy. Hey, Matt B, let's be honest. I see a new few people coming in. That is a very good stick right here. Yep. Who was that? You know your sticks. Bitcoin. Come on, Dobbs, let's go. I think he wants to... No. He wants to jump in the water, but we're not going in there because you guys are going to see me jump in that water. Dobbs, come on, let's go. Come on. You're getting all brave. Okay, come on. No. We're going to go over here. Rio, there you go. Take him. Go. There we go. Exactly, Joy. It's crazy. How do you not have that drive and will in you? You know what I mean? Holy moly. I would go crazy if every day was the same thing. Just like what's that movie, you know? I think I've already mentioned this before. That Groundhog's Day movie, remember? Every day he wakes up the same shit. I mean, it's the same thing with that guy. I would go nuts. And I mean, it honestly appears like he is. Maybe that's part of it, you know. But how do you not have at that age or joy? What's even crazier is he's never had a job according to his family. Okay? So this guy, even since he was 18, has never had the drive to do anything. Okay? And he supposedly says he went to school. Now, I did verify that. Unless he can prove differently, all he does not have a bachelor's in communications like he says. Nothing even near that. He's got an associate's in general studies. Okay? Which, hey, I commend anybody that goes to school. The sad thing is imagine that money that the state wasted. He's obviously never paid it back. For this guy just to be doing what he's doing now, becoming a criminal. Another waste of money for the state once they have to lock him up. You know, all these trials they have to attend, all these, you know, pieces of paper they gotta waste and ink, sending this shit to him, you know, that he just crumples up and throws away because he doesn't care to show up to anything. So, you know, that's all this guy's been, is just a waste of air, pretty much. You know, and I hate to say it like that, but it's true. This is not something that's happened now. He didn't have some, you know, major thing happen in his life that's caused him to feel the way he does. This guy's been doing the same bullshit he's doing since he was 18, 16, 14. Who the fuck knows, okay? Obviously, we're never going to find out what his minor record is because they don't disclose that. But the guy since 18, since you can pull a record on him, since 18 years old, he's been screwing up and screwing up bad, okay? All right, so let's play in the water here. It's a little muddy. I am going to have to clean out my car. Oh, shit, Rio's already in there. Well, yeah, we're going to be cleaning out the car, but it's all right. Rio, is it cold? Do you want to go get a stick or what? You want to show? Yeah, here he goes. All right, check it out. Hold on. All right, you ready? You ready? Go get your stick. Look at that dive. Look at that dive. Come on back, Rio. Let's go, Rio. Whoa. He found a little hole. Oh, is he doing that already, John? Did somebody finally bug their ex-husband or steal a credit card from their grandpa to slip him a $1 Cash App so he just finally stopped crying? Hey, if it helped the guy out today, I guess that we figured out what his medicine is, right? $1 Cash Apps. Hey, you guys, get over here. Rio, Dobby, come on. All right, hold on. Shit, what did I leave? Okay, I didn't leave anything. Thank you. Sorry if I'm yelling. They're just kind of going on a little adventure on their own here. And we are by the water, so I just want to be careful with little Dobbs. And there's, well, who knows what's out here. It could be, I don't know. Hey, Rio, get over here. All right, where's Dobbs? Come on. Dobby, let's go, little bubs. Go find your brother. Don't leave him alone. All right. Dobby. I don't like this. Well, he wouldn't have gone that way. There he is. There's a little Dobster. He's having a blast. Look at him running down this beach. Cool, Lisa. 100-pound lab. See, dude, that's a big lab. Hey, Ella. 50-pound black and tan coonhound. Cool. How beautiful dogs. Yeah, see, that's why I know Rio's a mix, because Rio, like a real full-bred lab, they're big. They've got some weight, you know. They're big dogs. And that's what's so amazing, how they're such great swimmers, too. I've always had pitties, too. So I've always worked around dogs, but as far as my own babies, I've always had pitties. Rio and Dobby are my first different little mixed dogs. So my first little Chihuahua, that's mine, and my first lab mix, that's mine. But I've always had pitty mixes. Hey, Rio, come on. You want to go one more time? All right, the water was probably cold. He usually likes to hang out by the water, so. But at least you guys got to see him dive in once. Thanks, Tammy. Hey, Bell Bell, 60-pound blackmouth cur mixed with coon. Cool. Those sound like some really interesting dogs. I wish you two would there was some way you could post pictures and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, without it, I guess, being something that, you know, they probably want monetary things for, but we'll see. They're starting to look like they're working on their live services now. They got this new feature where it looks like almost like a StreamYard, I guess. You can go live with another channel creator. I just don't know how it works with any other person joining. But, yeah. It would be cool if, like, you know, you could post a picture, you know, so that way people are like, yeah, this is my dog. Hey, cool. All right, let me turn on. Sorry, I had my other chat not showing. Sorry, because I don't... Okay, there we go. Hey, Q, how are you? Seeing some new names here. Whoa, sorry, guys. And if you guys have been asking me questions, sorry if I haven't seen them, because let me zoom out. I'm now walking on some really slippery mud, and I do not want to pull a Michelle. If you've guys seen that video where she went out and let her dogs, and they're fine without a leash, look it. Then one of them takes off and she just falls face first, man, right into that. I think there was snow on the ground, but you can hear it. And then if you slow the video down, you could actually see her poor glasses just laying right next to her. Ah! Yeah, I can do that, Tammy. I can definitely do that. And vice versa, if you guys are Instagram friends with me, please, I love doggo pics. Send them, and that way I know exactly, you know, when you say, this is my dog, I can put a face to your dog. But, yeah, man, I'll tell you what, dog photos and dog videos, if you're having a bad day, just crank some of those on, and it always makes my day a lot better. And that's when I'm not home, because all I got to do is just, when I am home, play with my own dogs, and my day's always a lot better. My hubby and I tend to take in special needs seniors, abandoned dogs, cats. I've had a lot of animals in my life, would take them home. Yeah, I hear you, Lisa. It's sad, man. I think, oh, man, just if everybody could just have just a little bit of money, man, I'm sure we'd have some awesome resources for animals. Because there's so many people in this world that want to take care of animals, and it's tough. When you really want to take care of them, it gets expensive. You know, it's your life. Even just with my two dogs, I did have 3. Rest in peace, Zia girl. You know, I was fully committed. I had to take a job that was going to allow me. That's why I had to do my own, you know, work for myself, is because it was just too hard working regular jobs, you know, having to be able to tend to my 3 dogs. And, you know, especially some jobs don't even give you a 30-minute break now for lunch. Used to get an hour. So that was kind of fine. I could go home for an hour, let the dogs walk, you know, take care of them. I don't eat lunch, just rush back to work, and, you know, we're good for another 4 hours and then get home. But, you know, that's not even available anymore. Hold on, Dobby check. So, it does get tough. Yeah, he's getting a little tired. I see you, Dobbs. We're heading back now. Well, that's why you're getting tired, dude. Slow down. He's got like a level 3, level 4 heart murmur, so I do got to watch his activity level, because he sometimes will get a... Oops, let me power back on my speaker. That way if anybody donates. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, if you do want to communicate through TTS, that's where you can, you know, write. It does the text to speech. That's through donation alerts. I do have my speaker now turned on. So, and for some reason, if it wasn't and you did donate through there, I would replay your donation again. So don't worry about that. But speaker is on. Sometimes it shuts off. So that's what you heard right there in the background. All right. Everybody's running the right way. Let me just get the chat pulled up on my other phone. But, said Jen Stoltz. Yeah, well, whoa, almost biffed it right there. See, that's why it's tough to re-chat and walk out here. Hold on. See, I think I may be hold on. I don't know. Oh, yeah, here we can. Sorry, I think some of these messages might not come up because it moderates them for you automatically. So I have to approve them. So I'm doing that right now. So if it didn't show, it's not like I didn't allow it. It's just, it got moderated by YouTube. So I'm just going down the line and I'm releasing all the comments now. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so any of those last comments have been released. Hey, Cat Crazy. I see you in the chat. Good to see you. That's why this is so cool with the little badges. You guys stick out because it gives you your green name on there and then the badge next to it. All right, cool. I just didn't want to say, you know, not give a shout out to any of the jury members on duty. I like that. I forgot who that was. I was like, jury member on duty, reporting for duty. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, just going back to that, you know, it affects everything, Cat Crazy. One person's actions, can you believe that? Just that loser's actions right now, you know, is affecting a lot of people, including, you know, and mainly his family, the people around him, you know. Affects his brother, you know, poor brother got dragged into this. I don't know him personally, but just from the videos I've seen him on, the guy seems like a pretty okay guy, you know. He even said he got in a little trouble with Ski Mask back in the days, but he reformed himself. Looks like he's got a beautiful family he raises and doesn't get involved with this shit, you know. And as a matter of fact, the morning that this shit happened with his mom, just sounded like the brother was there just having a nice morning coffee with the parents. And Ski Mask at what, 5 in the morning is out getting blunts or, you know, knocking on his meth dealer's door and comes back all whacked out. And, you know, then what? You know what I mean? That everybody's just having a peaceful fucking coffee that morning, and look what you cause, okay? You cause this chain of events that, you know, although it's all you, his parents and his brother had to get subpoenaed into court, okay? And the brother answered the subpoena, the parents didn't. I wonder why again, okay? And you know what? I'm not shaming on the parents for not doing that, okay? One, I don't think they even did it because of the love of their child. I think they were kind of forced not to accept those subpoenas, okay? Show up to court. But I'm going to tell you something that really sucks, okay? Because this has nothing to do with them. Technically, and I've said this before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself to some people, but that judge could have issued out bench warrants, okay, for contempt of court, all right? Hey, Super Roofer. Okay, so the grand jury, I will definitely do that. Thank you for that donation. I will refer to the members as the grand jury. There you go. See, I was having trouble with that wording. Perfect. So members of the grand jury, if you're part of the grand jury, I got you. Cool. I like that. I like that. Perfect. So yeah, so technically his parents now, because of his actions, already his poor mom has got a broken shoulder she's got to deal with, right? Okay. That just doesn't go away right away. And then think about that. Now the courts want to drag you, and it's not being dragged. They just, you know, you made a statement. She put a witness statement, and she said that she would, you know, pretty much, you know, attest to it in court, okay? That's why they subpoenaed her and the dad, okay, and the brother, the 3 people that were there, okay? And like I said, all but one, okay, or excuse me, all but 2 were the only ones that didn't, and that was the mom and dad that answered the subpoena. So technically, the judge could have, you know, said, hey, contempt of court on both of them, bench warrant, and sent the sheriff to have them arrested. Which, how shitty is that? That they have to get dragged into that shit and have that now on their record because of that scumbag? You know what I mean? So yes, Cat Crazy, you are 100% right. This shit affects a lot of people. Dobby check. Come on, Dobbs, let's go. Let's go, little butts. Take your time, too. Here, I'm going to go up to him. I don't want him running up to me because he's getting a little tired now. I don't know if you can even call an Uber, Cat Crazy. Sounds like he doesn't even have enough donos right now to get his drugs. That's why he's going nuts. So, and you know how it works with him. He's going to get whatever pleases him first, right? It's all about himself. So he doesn't care. He could literally have an option of A or B, right? Cops are on the way, Ski Mask. A, you could use the last $10 you have right now to try to get an Uber to get you out of this situation and escape. Or B, you can try to run down the street, talk to your meth dealer really quick, hand him $10, take a quick hit of meth, run back to your house, then get arrested and then go to jail. He's going to take option B. go get the meth, make himself feel good for a minute or two, and then go to jail. So, you know, that's kind of the example I'm trying to put here, is the type of thinking, the mentality that's going on in that big air-headed skull of his. Oh, that car, because one, it's a piece of shit, okay? That engine's got already naturally a lot of problems by itself. But two, he's done no maintenance on that car, okay? That car, he just ignores every issue that, you know, comes up. And as long as it, you know, cranks on and he can just drive another mile, he goes, okay? So, you know, he's been doing that for a few years now. So that car has already seen its last, you know, maybe month and a half. And he certainly is not going to dump, you know, 500 minimum. It's going to probably be more than that. Minimum of 500 to, you know, $800 to even get something major fixed on there or looked at. So that car's just going to get junked. It's going to call the junkyard, have him come and tow it out for $300 and, you know, go run back to his little weed or meth dealer and just do it over again. You know, I heard him saying something about he gave his parents like a couple of thousands of dollars. You fucking kidding me? Dude, that dude's getting so, I mean, we already know he's delusional, but some of the delusions coming out of that dude's mouth. Hold on. Sticker check. Hold on, Rio. See, I told you just keep going. He'll just hop on 3 feet. Ouch, dude. That even hurt me. You're crazy. All right, you're good, I think. Are you good? Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Oh, perfect. The sun's out, so he can be nice and dry, hopefully, when he gets into my car. But, yeah, it's not looking too good. I mean, like I said, it's that guy can he can try to spit the story out any way he wants, flip it around any way he wants. Everything he's doing now, like I said, is not affecting anybody except himself. He's just making himself look like a bigger loser to his viewers, the last ones that are still left, you know. And you got to remember, it doesn't matter if he's got 200 people watching. That guy only relies on a handful of his supporters to pay for his drug habit, okay? And once those people are gone, unless he gets new supporters, that's it. You know, he can be talking to 200 people all day, and he's not going to make any money. And see, most people, we don't mind that. I enjoy talking to people. I don't care if I have 1 person, 10 people, 200 in the chat. But a guy like Ski, he's not going to talk to people if he's not making money. And that's why you see him pull that little scam where he starts pretending like he's going to end the stream, or says, oh, I'm not going to stream again. I'm going to quit my streaming, right? Then he shuts it off. The other day, he was pissing off his viewers so much, it was hilarious. Even his mods. He was like, I think he like flip-flopped between 3 of his channels like in 2 minutes, you know what I mean? And he kept saying he was quitting. Then he would just go to another channel. Like, I mean, seriously, it's almost like the same, that picture you showed, Ski, that's my 4-year-old nephew. That dude is smarter than you, bro. He has more fucking common sense than you. And he's barely just started learning how to walk, and, I mean, not learning how to walk, but, you know, being a kid, you know, learning the big words. So, boy, you like I said, you act like a fucking 4-year-old. You act like a 13-year-old. The only thing you don't act like is a man, bro. That's the thing. And you know what's going to be funny is, not, well, funny for us maybe, but, you know why he's terrorized of going to jail. Rio, come on. You think he's going to be able to act the way he does online to the big old boys in jail? No, man. They eat up little turds like him every day, and he knows it. That's why he is terrified of even just regular jail, not even prison, just basic jail. Okay? So, good luck with that, man. I'll tell you that. But anyways, I hope y'all are enjoying the stream so far. I know, you know, that's why I like to do these ones, because we talk a little bit about the negative stuff, right? And I don't want us to all be full of that, because, you know, it's not healthy sometimes, but we got to know, you know. We got to expose these bad people because they hurt people. And but with that, we can still do it and enjoy a beautiful walk like you're seeing today. I'm sure enjoying myself. I'm glad the weather turned out to be a little bit nicer. It was actually snowing this morning. So, snow and now this weather, this is nice. But yeah, it allows us just to, at least for me, you know, to come out and, you know, just kind of de-stress myself from my real life. It has nothing to do with the situation right now online. I got, like I said, that's the thing is, like most of us, we have our own in real life things that go on. That's what we care about. I care about my in real life, you know, problems, you know, making an income, paying my rent, taking care of my dogs, okay? Figuring out my plan for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, okay? So I'm not wrapped up 24/7 on this shit. And that guy, I mean, that not only is it not healthy for you, but what he's doing is disgusting and it's illegal. So it's like I mean, yeah, I'm not even gonna say it because it's not, you know, it'll sound bad, but I mean that guy pretty much he's just better off just, you know, closing his eyes and stepping off. But you know what? Allegedly. Hold on, sticker check. See, I told you, Rio. So you can't go off the path. I know you're not gonna listen though. All right. No more going off the path. And there they go, right? Oh, man. Albert Spear, welcome. Just Sicilian Princess, welcome. Seen some new names in here from before. Thank you guys for joining the chat. Welcome to my jury members. Welcome to the grand jury members. I appreciate y'all. And for some of you grand jury members that may have not already checked, I did post a message, a little special message for you guys that had the one of the pieces of paperwork from the last ski mask court hearing. So that was a little court document perk there for you. So I hope you enjoy reading through that. Schmigme Schmodler, welcome. Hey, so far we haven't had to take a poop stop yet. We're rolling. Yeah, so, I mean, and then with some news, let's see, there was something else. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let's see if I have that up on my other phone. Give me a sec, I'm going to stop here. I think, oh, no, we already discussed it. It was just, I wanted to go over the exact, what the terms of his probation were, because there was some misunderstanding. He was going around telling people something about, oh, he's got 90 days and then he's off. No. All they did was, he regularly would have been given 90 days of jail as part of his plea deal. They did not give him 90 days, okay, so of jail time. But now that he's not shown up, that's an automatic. So on top of any other jail time he can get, and we'll figure that out. Like I said, now that I know what's going on with him, I can tell you more or less, because he's in the state of Oklahoma where most of all his felonies are from. I'll be able to tell you, hey, Rio, get over here because you're going to get a sticker for sure. Come on. Hey, let's go. He's definitely going to get some, can get in some serious trouble because of this. And obviously it's not because of the assault and battery charge. We already know that's going to be the 90 days jail time. They can give him now more trouble for breaking the probation, okay? And that can be up to the judge, all right? When you're talking about breaking probation, a lot of things change as far as the sentencing, okay? Judges have a little bit more as far as like, I forgot the exact word I'm trying to think of, but pretty much they can step out of the normal sentencing boundaries sometimes, okay? For example, like when we were talking about controller, right? One of the terms of probation, although regularly, by law, somebody can't say, hey, you can't get on the internet, right? No, that's my right. But when you're talking about breaking the law and getting probation, yes, a judge can easily say, hey, as part of your probation, you will not be allowed to touch a cell phone. You will not be able to access the internet for, this certain amount of time, okay? And even though any other time that would be unconstitutional, in the court of law, it is not. So a lot of people don't remember that. They forget things like that. So Ski's looking at, you know, before he might have been laughing it off, knowing even if they found him guilty, oh, it's just gonna, even if I had to go, remember he was saying this, right? He said even if he had to go to jail, 30 days, 90 days, 60 days was not gonna be anything for him, okay? He said that, all right? But now that changes, and he knows that, all right? He's not stupid. He's not dumb. He knows now that he broke this probation and didn't show up, everything changes, okay? So yeah, he's still gonna get 90 days in jail, but there's gonna be an addition too. And I think he ran out of his last chances on this last one. I personally don't think the courts are gonna show any more leniency. They shouldn't have already had, but after this shenanigans, this guy not only has a history of domestic assault and battery, he now officially has a history of never showing up to anything he's been given as far as probation. He's never paid any of his court fees. Okay, that's what's gotten him in trouble right now. So this guy, in their eyes, in the court's eyes, in the law enforcement eyes, is 100%, 101%, 180% scumbag, okay? They want nothing but to see him in jail, all right? And he's a perfect candidate for it because he hurts and affects a lot of people, especially when you have those domestic assault and battery charges, because those judges know that that affects a family. So it's not looking good for him. And that may be the reason he's also in his manic depression right now, or whatever state he's in. But I like I said before, I have a feeling it has to do with the drugs he's taking, ingesting, and the fact that he knows he's going to be in some serious trouble now. That's why he doesn't give a shit anymore. He's just, frankly, doesn't care what happens to him. You know, he knows what he's doing is illegal as hell, okay? He knows he's breaking a lot of laws. He knows there's already eyes on him. You know, I don't know. I guess he just figures he's going to run like he's always has, but I don't think you're going to go anywhere with the broken down car now, bucko. And like we said, you know, I don't even think he's got $10 to scrape to get him an Uber ride anywhere. And where's that going to get him? You know, just down to the come and go so he can go get a blunt. Anybody who supports that guy is supporting a guy who abandons his child, NJCourts. 100%. At this point, now that everything's been exposed about him, any viewer still left that financially supports him. I know a lot of people watch him just because they want to watch the downfall. They want to see that door get kicked in and, you know, Tulsa police, click, clack, hands behind your back, motherfucker. I get it. But any of these last people that are supporting him financially, not only are you breaking the law, because you're aiding and abetting a felon that's wanted in 2 states right now and is about to be wanted in 3 states. All right, think about it. You see how he rolls people, how easily he doxes his own mods and everybody. You don't think that guy would be the first one to roll any of you people that support him if he had to? Just keep that in mind. And second of all right, that dude, oh man, I don't want to get started, man. You guys got me good. Yeah, he's, like I said, there's nothing even to discuss anymore. He's fried his own egg, man. That's all I can say. That's why he doesn't care. He knows it's over. I mean, and all he had to do was make a $25 payment. Can you believe that, folks? Honestly, not even kidding you guys. Dobby check. All he had to do was make one $25 motherfucking dollar payment. And this guy had like a month to do that. Okay? All he had to do was save up one fucking dollar a day for 1 month, and he could have made a payment that would have kept him out of jail. Just shows you, like I said, what type of mentality that guy has. Not only is he an idiot, but it shows he's dangerous because he doesn't give a shit till he goes to jail, because then he knows he's dead turkey meat once he gets in there with the real men. You know, that guy will never check a real man. You know that? Never has and never will in his life. He's afraid of men. That's why he just pixes and doxes women. That's all he does. And that's why his record speaks for him. Literally, all he has is domestic assault and battery charges. That's all the guy's ever known to do, is just beat up on women and his parents. So, yeah, shame on any of you supporters of his financially. At this point, shame on you, because you're supporting the worst of the worst. I mean, and especially after yesterday, put yourself, what happens if that was your family member, right? Like I said, you do me, man. You come at me all day long. But you want to go around bringing other people, like I said, we don't care. My family doesn't give a shit, all right? You're the one that thinks they do. But like I said, we're living another great day today, bro. We live in the real life, man. We ain't stuck in this bullshit life you're living in. So you do you, but it just shows and speaks just of what you are, Ski Mask. Exactly matches your record of you just being a little, you know what the word is, and I'm not going to say it, but that's all you are. That's all you've ever been. And at this point, because you're already midway between dying, you're never going to change. So you're always going to be that. That's what's really sad. That's what would kind of be sad for me. That would depress me if I was him, is just knowing that there's no more chances, you know. I forever will always be known as a POS. I will always be a scumbag. You know, I mean, you could maybe do something to just maybe help your family out a bit. But as far as your own self, no, you're always going to be known as just scumbag, Ski Mask, the biggest piece of shit loser in the world. And you did that to yourself. That's the funny thing. Nobody gave you that title. You gave that title to yourself. All you had to do was just film your life. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not even the views he cares about at this point, Corral. All he cares about is the money. You got to understand that. That guy cares nothing about views. You know, he doesn't even care about his channel getting he doesn't care if the channel got fucking, what's that word they use? I was going to say doxed, but it's not. It's, you know, where the channel's gone, okay? Oh, cool, there's a big crane over there. It's going to be hard to get, but maybe if I get closer to it, you'll see it. But the channel, he doesn't care if the channel is gone because he goes to another. All he cares is as long as he has access to some type of social media that keeps him connected between him and his, say, 5 to 10 people that are supporting his drug habit right now, that's all he gives a shit about. If he could do that just with, like, email, whatever, the easiest way, he would do it. As a matter of fact, he probably hates live streaming, okay? Because he's got to put a little work into it, all right? The guy, as it is, can't even sit there and just sit there and be a bum and put a live stream, okay? So that dude, if he could figure out the easiest way just to connect him to the 5 suckers that he can scam for, 3 or 6 months to pay for his drugs, that's all he cares about. At the end of the day, it's just all about David. David and his weed, David and his METH, allegedly, and David and his meatloaf sandwiches. As long as he's got those 3 things going on, David is good. Yeah, he doesn't have anything to talk about big ups. That's why I really didn't even want to mention him. But, like I said, I do want him to know that, for his own sake, like I said, I'm not a mean guy. See, now I need to do a Dobby check. We almost lost Dobby. Dobby! Hopefully you didn't get swooped up by the crane. Oh, I see him right there. Just for the guy's mental state, I want him to know, move on, bro. All you're doing is hurting yourself at this point, and your viewers don't give a shit about any of this. So if you want to keep smoking and toking, you better just figure, you better call Michelle again, or, go out and feed the ducks. Do something. Oh, shit, you don't have a car. I don't know. Go take your viewers on a walk to the Come and Go or something. I don't know. Do something different. But what you're doing now ain't bringing in the cash apps, my friend. And you're not going to fool us with that. Oh, got a cash app. Oh, Ski, you're looking magnificently handsome today. Oh, yeah, thank you for that. Anonymous cash apper. Oh, everybody's anonymous that cash apps to me all of a sudden and has the same, greeting card line for me. Oh, hey, Ski, your ear looks terrific today, even though we can see it throbbing like a fucking heartbeat from 20 feet away. That type of bullshit. So, yeah, and you know what? That bipolarism is bullshit, too. Maybe he does. Maybe he does have something going on mentally, but I've just barely seen him start with that shit. And that just started when he started with these new viewers of his. It was just his way of pretty much, he deletes the bad videos so he can't get in trouble with YouTube. But he can't go back once he said something bad in front of his audience, right? So his only now defense is he does that. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bipolar. That's my bipolarism. And like we've said before, it's disgusting because there's a lot of YouTubers that use that as well as the autism excuse, okay? Saw a lot of that, a few years ago going around. The whole SJC, oh, I'm autistic because I go around, fucking with people, and then when they want to beat my ass, I tell them that I'm autistic. Get out of here with that. Hold on, Rio, sticker check. Yep, that time of the year when them stickers are coming out. Worst time of the year for dog walks, but the weather is good, so we got to do it, Hold on, I didn't see the other one. Let me see. Hold on, up. Okay, you're good. You're good. So yeah, honestly, that dude, wouldn't have, and see, he thought just using me as a subject would bring him in those donos, but it's not working. Like I said, it just shows how disgusting he is. And I know he's got some of those people that they're just as disgusting as he is, and they probably get off on stuff like that. But I would say the majority of those people left, as crazy as they are, they've got at least 1% of some good in them left. And I think after witnessing what he's done this last week, they're pretty much over him. I've had a lot of people of them reach out to me within these last few days, as a matter of fact. Don't worry. Like I've told everybody, I keep everything anonymous. But yeah, no joke. And these were people that they've stuck with him this far. And after what they saw these last few days, they finally said, it's a shame that, I even supported the guy to this point. But that's it. That was the straw. That was the last straw. So all he did was just screw himself over. Didn't do anything to anybody else. Let's see. Let me read that, Lisa. NJCourts, people are bipolar, don't take their RX meds, will drink or do other drugs to self-medicate. They chase the manic episodes. Okay. Well, we know he doesn't drink, and we know because when he did drink, some of y'all that are new may not have witnessed some of these streams, but there's a reason Ski Mask can't even enjoy a beer. I'm not saying, get drunk when you're streaming, but hey, I enjoy doing a panel stream on a Saturday night and having a beer too, But Ski, he can't even handle one beer. He starts getting into these very depressive, very weird states of mind and moods. And it's the same every time. It's not like, okay, he's a happy drunk one day, mean drunk the other. No. And honestly, I don't know what he's worried about because the same manic episodes come out now. I guess he just feels when he's intoxicated, they could be like, maybe that's when the physical stuff comes out between him and his parents. So you know what? I'm glad that he doesn't choose to drink, because if that's the case, if that could involve him getting physical with his, anybody immediate next to him in the house, I'm glad that, that's what we're avoiding here. But he does not drink, but maybe this self-medicating with this other drug that it's obvious he's on is maybe what's really pushing this. If he does have some real serious mental issue, maybe what's triggering it. But who knows? Like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to spend the time diagnosing him. And he obviously doesn't care to get his own help. Like I said, the guy does not give one rat's ass. Dude's never even been to a dentist, I think he said, like in at least 10 some years. That's disgusting. Could you imagine the guy's teeth? The amount of plaque he has? I don't even think he owns a toothbrush, to be honest with you. So, he doesn't shower. You can tell just by the way he looks. So, that poor little room must stink. Poor his parents, man. Fucking whole house probably just stinks like blunts and ass. Straight blunt and ass. And he smokes, just cheap weed too. So it's not even that good, like weed, good quality smell, It's that just paper, cheap blunt paper mixed in with ass. Ugh. Yeah. That sucks that he's got his family involved. The guy can't even be a shithead in his own fucking apartment or his own little shithole. He's got to be fucking you know, laying up and fucking wasting his parents' fucking utilities, draining their fucking electricity, using up their Wi-Fi, eating all their PB&J sandwiches and banquet dinners, you know, the fuck out of here. And the guy doesn't, you know, he doesn't even give him one funky stinky dollar. All that money he claims he makes, you think he tossed them some? No, absolutely not. That, I can tell you that. I don't know if he does or not, but I can tell you he does not. All right, it's obvious. Free Kim, hashtag Free Kim, for reals. We're going to get that hashtag going, hashtag Free Kim. And Kim, if you're watching, like I said, please hit me up through Instagram. Okay, you can stay anonymous, however you want to reach out to me, and I will help you. Okay, I will assist you in any way you need, you know, to get you to the right resources. I'm not a resource. I'm telling you, I can get you to the right resources. Okay, and they can assist you. But please, if you feel, you know, that I'm somebody that can help you, I'm not even kidding around, Kim. If you're watching, or Mr. Deco, please reach out to me through Instagram. And I will get you to whatever resource I need to help you out in your situation. Hold on, Dobby check. Come on, Dobbs. He's a little tired. We're almost there, buddy. We're almost done. Yeah, that was a pretty long one for you today. We'll walk with Dobbs. That way he doesn't have to catch up with me. I'll walk behind him. Well, you know what? Maybe that's the only thing we can do. That's a great idea, Scunch. I mean, listen, I'm not even kidding. Okay, think about this, guys. Give me a minute here, all right? Before you start putting the laugh emojis. This guy doesn't listen to anybody, right? No one, okay? Didn't listen to anybody in jail. Didn't even listen to the damn judge. Didn't even listen to his lawyer that he supposedly paid $4,000 to. Okay? Oops. Let me turn on speaker back on. Sorry. All right, speaker's back on. Anyways, that dude literally didn't listen to anybody, okay? So if the only thing he listens to is the internet, what's on the internet, okay? And even then, he doesn't seem to listen to his viewers. So I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but honestly, it could just be our best chance at this. It's like I said, NJCourts, this channel, we expose the bad, but at the end of the day, we want to help. We want to do good. Even if it's helping these people that are bad in some weird fucked up way. And I don't mean help. I mean just getting them some little mental help. That way they don't hurt anybody else is what I mean by help. Okay? They can help their own damn selves. But if they just need to find out, hey, this is the number you need to call. This is the place you need to walk into. We can do that. But hey, if maybe we can organize an online intervention, you know, even get his own viewers to come on. And we'll do like a panel, just like an intervention, you know. We'll have even some of his mods or old mods that want to come on that maybe think they can reach out through him. And we'll see if he comes on. And even if he doesn't come on and talk with us a little bit, and see if he can just accept a little help, you know, at least we know he's listening, right? Whether he listens and accepts, you know, the help. And I'm talking literally, if I can organize this panel show, I will try my best to get my friend again, and again, it wasn't that she didn't want to come on. She just ended up getting busy that night. She was going to come on as a guest for the Trolla panel show. But she is a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist, one of the two, and has no idea what's going on with this individual, okay? And I can guarantee you she can be of some really good help, or at least, you know, recommend some resources for him. You know, if she gets an opportunity to talk to him a bit. So, we'll see. You know, like I said, I'm not trolling around. The only thing that he'll listen to is an intervention. Maybe it'll be something that'll just keep him from mentally, you know, or physically hurting somebody else, like his family. You know, like I said, he's a scumbag. I want him to go to jail. And I think they got plenty of great intervention there. You know, they've got a lot of programs he can join when he's in jail. Ultimately, that would be the best intervention for him. But if he's going to be clowning around, dodging, and I don't think that's going to last very long. Like, let's just say this. If he's not in jail by next week, we'll start planning the intervention, all right? So we won't even start discussing it because this guy might be in jail by Wednesday, tomorrow, who knows. But if for some reason it's gone past a week, we will discuss more of the intervention. All right, hold on, guys. I got to get these guys leashed up. Or at least Rio. Because Dobby's too slow right now. He won't go anywhere. Rio, come here. All right, give me a sec. Dobby, get over here. Come on, hold on. Hold on, Rio. Don't start hauling down this hill. Dobbs, get over here. All right, he's not listening to me, and I hope there's not any more dogs over there because he's running. All right. Okay, you stopped. Hold on, hold on. Let me just get these leashes out, Rio. But anyways, give me a second. Let me just get these guys situated. I'm going to sit on a bench, and I'll answer some questions if we have some. Other than that, we are reaching the final destination of our walk here, which is the parking lot. And I apologize again by the ground view. I'm just trying to grab, come here, Dobbs, the leash, and Dobbs here. Give me just 1 second here. Come here, little bubs. Okay. All right. Hold on. Okay. All right. Come here. Let's go over here. So Dobbs, so they're rescues, okay? So this is kind of as best of a guess from the veterinarian and myself. Dobb right now is probably got to be between, I would say, 4, probably closer to 5 years old. Rio is probably closer to like 6. All right. So we're sat down. I got some shade here. I can kind of guys show you the view I got here. But taking a little break. Oh man, in human years, I don't know, Scunge. I'd have to do the math. Cesar, I'm not too sure yet. So first, before they can do that, they need to assign the bench warrant, okay? And that should be on its way here soon. What they did is they have already sent the letter letting him know that he did not attend or show up by the date he was supposed to the Financial Court Administration Office, okay? Which is ran by almost the same way. They got a clerk, they've got a judge. As a matter of fact, like I said before, he's already been in front of this judge once, not too long ago, to discuss the payment plan, since he had already fucked him or screwed him on the $4,000 he's owed him for the last 10 some years. So he's in big trouble now, because that judge told him, one, on that payment, he couldn't be late, okay? So technically, he's not even made a payment on that payment plan. So that already gets him in trouble. And then second, he didn't make a payment on the additional money that was added to the payment plan. So pretty much he hasn't shown up or done anything twice, okay? So at this point, I'm sure in the letter they said, hey, you know, you got to call this office, and if you don't reach some of us or have a lawyer, a bench warrant's going to be issued out by this date or soon or yada yada. So obviously he hasn't shown up to the adult supervision office, which is the same thing as probation, and he hasn't signed up for the anger management classes. So he's not done one single thing that he was ordered to do as far as his probation or sentencing in lieu of the 90 days of going to jail. So at this point, as soon as one bench warrant is put out, they will go arrest him, and then he will mandatory serve those 90 days that he owes on top of whatever other jail time they're going to give him for, you know, pretty much breaking his probation, and as well as not making a payment to the, you know, to the money that he owes. So, yeah, it's not looking very good for the guy at all. And then don't forget, he is also wanted in New Jersey, and he's wanted in Vegas. So as soon as he's done serving any type of jail time in Tulsa, if they want, not saying they will, but if they want, they can do just like they did to him in New Jersey. They can extradite him. So when he was in New Jersey jail, they actually extradited him from New Jersey. They had 2 agents, according to him, take his ass on a plane all the way to Tulsa, Oklahoma from New Jersey, okay? So don't, if he says they don't, they will. He's even told the story himself. So they did extradite him. So why would they not want to extradite him, you know, if the state's a lot closer now, okay? So if he's in Oklahoma, he owes time in Vegas or Nevada, that's not too far away. Or they may, you know, extradite him to New Jersey. if he owes the time there. So either way, he does not want to go to jail because he's going to get fucked with, okay? Not only does he have a lot of tattoos that try to make him look like he's some ex-prison or gang dude, which he's never been, that's going to get him in trouble. He's also going to go into a jail known as a woman beater. And a woman beater is considered the same thing as a child molester, and they get the same type of treatment and punishment, okay? So, and he knows that. He is fucking, literally, it's a life or death situation for the guy, you know, depending on where he goes to jail. I mean, seriously, they will treat him the same way as a chomo, okay? That's exactly how they treat women beaters, and it'll be on his paperwork, okay? That's the first thing they do is they grab your paperwork and see what you're in there for. And what do you think it's going to say? Domestic assault and battery. Even if it says assault and battery, they're going to say, well, who'd you hit? Oh, my brother. Yeah, nah, they know the story. They can just smell those guys too. All right, so he is afraid, shivering afraid of going to jail. That's why he's doing everything he can to avoid it. Because the dude figures he's probably got a better chance at surviving in life not going to jail, even if it's just for 3 months, okay? Because they can eat him up in a week there. Let me switch onto my other phone so I can see if I've got any more messages that got hidden that I can unhide. What's that? NJCourts, your what? I don't understand, Jen. At NJCourts, your Mod Mike? No, I don't know who that is. Mod Mike. I didn't know if somebody was asking me if they could Mod Mike, or you're saying asking me if I am Mod Mike. But I don't know who. I don't know what that is or who Mod Mike is. So sorry if I was confused. Oops, my other phone might have died. Hold on. I know it didn't have that much battery left. Yeah, I think it died. Oh, well, at least I can still read the chat on here. I just can't see the some of the stickers, so I apologize. But if somebody donates a super sticker, just let me know in the chat. It'll still show it. I just can't see what type of sticker you donated. But if you do donate, I'll still be able to see. Hey, what do you see? Oh, another dog. Hey, shh, shh, shh. They're barking over at the other dog over there. So Dobby, the little one, is about 4, maybe 5-ish at the oldest, and Rio's about 5, 6-ish. Oh, wow. Awesome. Almost 12? Oh, she is 12. Awesome. Hi, what's your dog's name? Boo Boo. I liked from Honey Boo Boo? Yes, Honey Boo Boo. Awesome. That's such a cute name. Rio's the lab, and then Dobby's the little one. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just on a live stream, so I have some people watching me, so we're just on a walk together. Hold on, guys. This is Boo Boo. Wanted to say hi. We could do one at a time because I think two. The big one? Yeah, we can do that. Go say hi, Rio.
Say hi.
There's Boo Boo and Rio.
Say hi.
Hi, Boo Boo. Boo Boo's 12 years old.
Yeah, she's an old girl.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. I love her colors.
No? You don't want to say hi?
Dobby, you're scaring Boo Boo. Well, it's good to meet you. You guys have a great walk. Yeah, likewise. That was Boo Boo. Oh, okay, I got you, Jen J. I forgot there's another NJCourts in chat, so sorry about that. Dobby, you scared Boo Boo. Devora, let's see here. No, that is not correct. I don't know who those people are. That's what the old Skiwi. So I guess as of now, let's see. There was a new name added today. Hold on. So there's the hold on, let me go up. See, I already forgot the stupid names. Damn it. I know one of them was Refresh the Mesh. What's the other one? Oh, Vecchio. The Dino Man one. So there's 3. The Vecchio, the Dino Man, Refresh the Mesh, Imagine Being a Janny, that's 4. And then there was another one today that came out. Somebody help me because I know he said it in his chat. Oh, man. So I got like 5 names now. Oh, and then of course there's Emilio, right? So. And you know what's funny is Ski Mask knows, you know, he all those names are bullshit because I'm sure he's talked to those people because he claims they were mods of his, right? And according to what I've heard from his past mods and him is they communicate over the phone. I mean, even personally. So he knows very well how those people look or how they sound on the phone. And obviously I have a very distinct voice, okay? So what all that bullshit is just rhetoric from him, just so, I guess so he thinks he can build more content. I have no clue. I don't think his viewers even give a shit about, you know, if I was one of their past mods. I don't, like I said, I guess he personally dislikes those people, so that's why he's using them. But like I said, it's just hilarious, man. Especially when he's doxed me, so I don't know where his confusion's coming from. Oh, there's another dog. Hey, you behave, okay? Little Dobbs. See, I told you he's the little alpha. They're good dogs for sure. Dobby's a little loud, though. His thing is he likes to say hi. Once he gets up to the dog and he's off the leash, he doesn't bark. It's his leash. When he's on his leash, he starts barking. But if you notice, his tail's always wagging. It's not in the straight up. And also with Dobbs, when he, like, say, for example, it's not that he doesn't like cats, but he'll chase cats. And since he hasn't seen a cat in a while, if he sees a cat, he got one of those little mohawks. So you can kind of see his little mohawk right there. That goes straight up, his little mohawk. So trust me, I know when he's not in a good mood. His trail goes kind of curvy, and then he gets his little mohawk. Hey, shh, you're okay. You're all right. See, there's Rio. See, and Dobby will do a little tail like that, but Rio always has his tail like that. Rio, what are you doing? See, he'll start waving it. You see another doggo? You see a friend, huh? Is that your friend, Rio? Is that your friend? It's starting to a little bit, huh, Super Roofer? Oh, definitely Denali. That's what we were talking about earlier. Ski Mask is definitely on the MATH again. Oh, I think that was Dobby. He don't like the name Ski Mask. Oh, either does that other dog. See, when I said Ski Mask, they all started barking again. Oh, he doesn't, Lady Bathurine. Welcome. See a lot of new names in here, so welcome anybody that's just joining in with the chat. I was just out doing a walk with the dogs, so I was trying to walk, talk, and at the same time, so I apologize if I didn't say hi, if you're just joining, or if you had some questions and I didn't get a chance to answer it. I'm watching the chat now, so you're more than welcome to ask me now. Or a lot of people have been contacting me through Instagram, another great way to get a hold of me, so if you ever if you ever have a question or you have something to say and you just don't want to put out on the chat, I understand 100%. Reach out to me on Instagram. We can definitely chat through there. A little mini Ridgeback for sure. Hence, you've guys seen a Ridgeback, right? There is for some of y'all, there is a breed. I believe it's a Rhodesian Ridgeback, or maybe it doesn't have the Rhodesian in it, but there is a Ridgeback in it, and they do have a Ridgeback. The one that used to come to the kennel that I used to work at had like a cool Ridgeback. I mean, I call him a little Mohawk, but yep. But they do have, that's I guess where they got their name. Just kind of cool. Because usually you just see it like on the smaller dogs or obviously short-haired dogs, but and so is the Ridgeback. It is a short-haired dog, so I guess it is a short-haired dog type of thing. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dvor, I agree. I mean, there's nothing wrong with THC. Honestly, I think especially with the new ways it's going about and the new studies, it's going to be great for a lot of people, especially people that suffer from a lot of these different conditions that the medication they're taking now has done nothing or doesn't help them. So I'm always excited that for those individuals that they may have another alternative or another way to maybe get some of the help that they're looking for. But, we know that meth definitely is not a drug that's approved by anybody and does not help in any conditions, and obviously when you're on those type of strong drugs, which I would consider like an upper, right? To keep yourself, like you said, complacent, especially when the guy's having to talk to people, on a live stream. You've got to be. That's why he probably smokes so much. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. The guy's got to offset that high of his, or else it's going to be too obvious. If he goes in there 100% methed out on his freaking live stream, I mean, he already looks like it now. I mean, just his physical appearance gives it away. But if that guy went in 100% methed out, I mean, you'll tell right away. And I mean, honestly, if he doesn't even smoke for a day, you can tell he starts like acting like a person that would start withdrawing off of heroin. Okay, he claims that he doesn't withdraw and that there's people that have seen it from him. I have watched him do it, okay, when he was in New Jersey. So that guy having a combination of having to smoke weed or else he gets sick or, doesn't bring him down from the meth high, it's a mess. It's not even being used for the right reasons, okay? It's just being used as a way to counteract his meth high is all. Yeah, exactly. Blunt after blunt after blunt. That's insane, okay? That's crazy. I mean, honestly, my lungs would be hurting after that. I mean, especially like the blunt smoke because it's rough. It's going through that nasty paper and I mean, it's just him. It's just him smoking on that thing. And then when he's done, he lights up another one. So, I mean, truthfully, that guy, his lungs might be a little effed up. I mean, I'm sure anybody that smokes ain't going to have the healthiest lungs, but I can tell you the amount of blunts he smokes, he's certainly not helping his, that's for sure. And the weight loss? Exactly. Yeah, guy's not a fucking health buff. It's not he pigs himself out with junk food all day long, which is not good for him. So think about that. Any other person that sits there so think about this, okay? He's not normally some skinny skeleton guy, okay, with some crazy metabolism. We've seen him go through all different weights, okay? And usually, like, when he's in prison doing nothing, right? He's in jail just eating food, sleeping all day. Yes, the meds help get him overweight, but really what it is all they're doing is just making him go to sleep. So all he does in jail is sleep and eat. Hey, SoCal, thank you for that super sticker. I'll take a look at it on the replay since it doesn't show the sticker on here, but I do see that donation, so thank you so much. But, yeah, we know that when he eats and sleeps, does nothing, he's not active, he gains weight, okay? So think about it. What is he doing now? He's eating junk food. He's smoking weed, which gets you hungry and lazy. He's just laying down. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't walk around. How the fuck you think he's naturally just losing all that weight, okay? That's all drug-induced, and it's obvious. Because if he wasn't on that, I can guarantee you the way he's been eating and the way he's just been laying there doing jack shit, that dude would be looking like me right now with the double chin. Like he likes to make fun of me. He'll have the old, after COVID, just sitting around doing nothing chin. I keep blaming that, although it's just me not getting exercise. Sorry. But that's all it is. He's aging and he's looking the way he is because of that drug, and he's obviously acting that way because of it. So he is on a downward spiral. So I mean, if you believe in karma, which I do, and I think we're seeing hit him now. I think this is going to be this time of the month. This is going to be the week, and if not, he's definitely set it off with everything that's happened. With all this doxing and shit he's done, and between him not showing up to probation, the anger management, and now skipping up on the court payments, as soon as that bench warrant's issued, he's going to be fucked. And as soon as it's issued, you think he's going to go anywhere? He might flee, but I guarantee you that guy's not going to be just smoking and joking around. That guy's going to be twitching his head left and right and behind him every fucking second, looking out for those cops. And that's if he can even get his car started. Yeah, exactly, big ups, exactly. Honestly, I thought this whole having a child thing was going to change his ways, but it did not. It did not change his ways anyway. It didn't at all. Yeah, NJCourts, me too. And you know what's really sad is crimes, all crimes affect people, but what he does really affected people, especially his family. Like I said, all crimes affect people, and they're all bad, but think about how greedy he is. And then to sit there and lay there like nothing, at the same place when you just did that to your mom. I couldn't even face my mom after doing something like that. Nonetheless, sit there every day eating my family's food, you know, just fucking being a leech after knowing what I've put them through the last fucking 28 years of their life. I don't even know. Oh gosh, he's not even probably put a vegetable in his body. All he's put in is just pure starch. He just eats potato chips and processed meatloaf from China and energy drinks full of caffeine and sugar. Hey, what are you guys? Oh my God, look at this hole they just... Dobby's a little sneaky guy. Look how quiet they were. Rio, move. Watch, let me show him. Look at that hole Dobby just made, like a little freaking snake, dude. I didn't even hear him. Hey, you. Well, at least your front nails got trimmed down a bit. Look at the dirt's all the way. Oh, he's starting. Good dude. See, I got distracted answering questions I didn't see. Hey, no, Rio. Now, Rio. No. Let's dig that up. That's not nice. That's a no-nos. We don't dig holes. You guys never dig holes, so don't start that. I don't know, Tammy. You know, there's a few things you can always ask yourself. You know, there is always, they say that motherly love, but I could tell you, my mom personally, just the way she is, ain't no way. She ain't gonna give me no motherly love if I put her through that. Not even putting her through the shit he has. If I even touched my mom, my dad would never let me in that house. And even as old as my dad is right now, he'd still try to beat my ass. I'm not kidding, Cameron. I don't think that house has a basement. I say that, but I think they're either locked up in a closet or in the... Maybe that's why he moved out of the bathroom. Did you ever think about that? I mean, the dude was in there so many months. Why did he all of a sudden move out of the bathroom? So maybe they're in the bathroom. Hopefully alive still. But if not that, I mean, at the minimum, all jokes aside, he could very well just have them stuck in their room, okay? The master bedroom's probably at the end of the hallway. It's a little hallway. He's probably about, 10 feet, his door to their door, okay? He can hear when they open that door, probably, hey, what are you guys doing? Where are you going? Oh, we need some water. I'll get you the water, shit like that. So, and that's pretty much kidnapping somebody. Just because they got Netflix and a TV in their room doesn't mean they're not being kidnapped. Especially if he's not letting them leave the house when they want to. Yeah, for sure, Cat Crazy. Digging a hole of China there. But, no, all jokes aside, I mean, if they're not being kidnapped, I guarantee you they are being domestically terrorized. Guarantee you. I mean, we've already seen that from him. He obviously is not afraid to touch or hit his mom. Why wouldn't he be afraid to domestically terrorize them or keep them at bay, keep them from not leaving, keep them from not using the phone, keep them from not talking to other family members. Lisa, I have no clue either. I'll tell you this. I thought I've seen everything in my little, 38 years of life, and I've seen some shit. I'm not kidding you, okay? I've seen some shit. I have never seen anything like that in my life. I've just started, and if some of you have not seen it yet, and I'm not going to ruin it, I just finished the first episode, but truly recommend you watching it on Netflix right now. They just premiered the Waco series, or pretty much the autobiography about the Waco disaster. Some of you are not familiar about it. Without giving you too much information, it was pretty much a cult. It was a cult that... you could sit there and have different opinions as how it started or why it was started. But the guy that, started and led it was a piece of shit, okay? I will tell you that. Randy Koresh is his name, or something Koresh. David Koresh. Oh, same first name. Uh-oh. Nothing against Davids there, okay? I know there's probably some Davids watching. One of my good friends' name is David, so nothing against David's, but yeah, the guy's name was David Koresh. But it's a good, interesting documentary, and honestly, you'll see a lot of the characteristics that you see a lot of the people, the cult members or the ex-cult members that discuss about what went on in there. You're going to see a lot of resemblance and familiarities to what you see in that chat of his and how he treats his viewers. No joke. No joke. And, you know, that documentary, I don't know if this is just going to be the month of bully, but it kind of just leads into everything, like I said, that I wanted to start discussing with this month, which is this whole new bully verse that's just, I wouldn't say it's just appeared. It's obviously been around for a while on, you know, different platforms, various social media platforms, but I think for sure right now I've seen this just blow up pretty good. Because I know it's existed, but as much as I've seen online, you know, and been involved with a lot of the different communities, I've just never seen it like the way it is right now. Hey, thanks, SoCal. I appreciate that donation. $4 donation, super sticker from SoCal. Thank you so much. So, yeah, it's almost like, and then, you know, we're also going to be discussing, I'm starting to verse myself more into what happened with that whole incident in Washington State that we were discussing the other night, you know, with the stalker that came pretty much cross country all the way to visit these people at their home and ended up murdering both the husband and wife, turned a gun on himself and ended up committing suicide. But just a really sad story, and one that had, I think, a lot more behind than what we're hearing in the mainstream media. And that's what I want to find out. That's the type of reporting and investigating I like to do, is just showing the shit you don't see or what the media does not want you to see, okay? So, and that has a lot to do with, you know, that incident has a lot to do with what we're seeing now with these communities that are popping up that, like, you know, Ski Mask pretty much got his own, okay? And I'm glad to see there's not many other, you know, content creators, you know, tagging along with that, but there are a few, and those few that are left, you know, they're nothing different than Ski Mask, you know, male, female, you know, if they do something slight different in their channel, whatever it may be, they are the same creature as him. If they allow that same type of rhetoric to come out and that bully shit to happen and to profit from it. That's the disgusting thing, is these people are doing this not only because they're mean, disgusting people, but at the end of the day, they profit from it. The almighty dinero, you know? That's like I said, I wish we could go back to a bartering system, you know, a trading system, because although I know the dollars help this country and this economy and put us, you know, in the country that we are, you know, and the things that we have, on the other hand, I think the almighty dollars also killed us as mankind. You know, I've definitely seen a difference from, you know, just 20 years ago to now, and I've seen a lot of greed, and it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere except getting worse, unfortunately. New member, NJCourts. Okay, who is that? If you can help me out with that. I'm sorry. It should say it on here. Let me see. Hold on. Jury. SoCal, welcome to the jury. New member reporting for jury status, for jury duty. Welcome to the jury. Thanks, SoCal. And like I said, for all the new members or current members, there's already some good posts already on there. So, like I said, you'll have access to a lot of the court documents that I don't put out. And I do, except, you know, I'll put them out later. You're always going to have first access to all of that. Any breaking news, any breaking stories, you'll have first access. As well as anytime we do any member-only chats, you'll be the ones that'll be able to chat in the chat room and participate. And most importantly, it puts out the little sticker and emoji next to you, and I can tell which one of you are members and give you guys some special shout-outs. Or if you guys have questions, at least it sticks out more, and, you know, I may not miss it, okay? And if I do, I apologize. And that's just not open, you know, that's just not something that's, you know, a perk for the members. But like I said, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up here if you have a question, okay? Doesn't have to cost you money. I appreciate the members because that helps this channel, and that helps this channel grow, and it helps us do what we're able to do, like providing the court coverage. But again, it does not cost you money to answer or ask questions for me, okay? And if I don't see it here, please hit me up on Instagram. Tia, I remember, I just seen you right now. So there's 2 NJCourts on here, just so you know, and I know you're kidding. Bless you too. Stick, hey yo, Stick. Hey, I'm starting to see some new names. NJCourts future wife, welcome. So your question was, how can I become a member? So if you go to the main channel page, pretty much where you see the subscribe button or unsubscribe, if you're already subscribed, please don't hit that. There should be a button next to it that says join. If you can find the join button, you click on that and it'll tell you everything as far as how you can join to be a member. And there's just one member status, which is the jury duty, which is the jury duty membership. Sorry, Super Roofer, you said it better than me.
Power on.
It's all right, NJCourts. I just was like, man, who's that? You're good. I mean, at least I know there's another NJCourts in here. I was just like, how am I typing when I'm not? So I think just people were just confused, obviously, which, you know, we can tell, but now we can tell, but that was it. Oh, so it's a little different. Thank you, Poppy. If you're on a cell, you go through Chrome to YouTube, then join that way. Okay, thank you. So for some reason, you don't see the join button the way I told you. It looks like you can just log in, you know, through Chrome, like on your phone. Just go to instead of using the app, just go through YouTube on Chrome, and then you should be able to do it through there. You may have to put in your login information again, but maybe not. But thank you for that insight, because I was not aware of that. Because I have had a lot of people that ask me, you know, how they can join, and I'm always thinking I'm giving them the right information, so I apologize if I was incorrect. So thank you. Okay, thank you, Super Roofer, or you can join using the Super Chat button, which I believe is at the bottom of the chat, correct? So there you go. Thank you. So 2 ways it looks like you can join if you want to become a member of the jury and have access to the membership perks. And like I said, most importantly, that's awesomely and most appreciatedly helping this channel. Especially because I've had so many requests to do a lot of these court coverage trips, which I love doing, okay? And ultimately, that's what provides us with that information we want. But they do cost money. Obviously, there's, you know, transportation, there's a whole room and board, and hey, I don't mind paying for that myself, which I have, except, you know, it does, you know, I need some help sometimes. So I much appreciate all your donations because they do all 100% go back into the channel. And Safari for Apple, thank you. I see everything, and welcome to the chat. Candy Cane, hello. I think I've seen you around, but I don't think I said welcome at the beginning. Tammy, thank you for that. You can also join on YouTube or Super Chat. Click the money button sign. Thank you, that. Tia, only have a cell at the moment. Priorities of adulting, you know. Hey, I got you. Hey, thank you, NJCourts, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you for your donation. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Throw some stick. And then also for you members, you guys also get special. Right now, they let me. So I guess the way it works is depending on how many members there's in your membership program, it's how many emojis you can release. So right now, I have the maximum they let me put out. So right now, I think there's 4 emojis you can pick from. And also it's all automatic, but by your name, it identifies you in my chat as a member. So your name pops out, and then you have a special little sticker next to it. And then you have the 4 or 5 emojis you can pick from. Hey, puppy. Oh, he's watching, so I appreciate that. And you know what? That monetization is going to really help this channel a lot, okay? I mean, you guys just donating before it was monetized helped tremendously. That's how we got both the court coverage trips funded. And I mean, now with this monetization, this should really help out a lot. And like I said, you know, if I can do a court coverage, as long as my personal life, personal work schedule allows me, if I can attend that court coverage, if it's what the viewers and the donators want, we're going to do it. SoCal, thank you for the stupor sticker. Stupor sticker. Sorry about that. Cat Crazy, welcome. Thank you for the super sticker. Cat Crazy's a member already of the jury, so thank you for that $10 donation. SoCal, another member of the jury with the $1.99 super sticker. Thank you again for your donation, SoCal. And then I had somebody ask, oops, sorry guys, hold on. My doggos are pulling me. They smell something. Come on guys, hold on. No. That's a little junk pile, and you guys don't want to go there. You need TTS speaker for donos. I do have TTS on, but the speaker, hold on, it shuts off after like 10 minutes.
Power off.
Okay, hold on, it was on. See, look it.
Power on.
I got this one on me right there. But yes, the monetization definitely helps. So thank you, YouTube. And you know what? Thank you guys. Okay, you guys are the ones that got this channel to where it's at right now. And you know, to be monetized, you have to meet certain requirements, which are viewer hours and subscribers. So without any of you guys, there wouldn't be any monetization. So thank you all. And to who asked, NJCourts, so you were asking about joining the membership. That was how everybody was saying earlier about you can go through Chrome or through Safari. If you use the internet browser, you should see the join button on my main channel site. Or on the mobile, you can just go to the bottom of the chat where it has that $ symbol, which I believe is for the super chat or super stickers. And that should give you the link to joining as well. And it's just, I don't have a Netflix subscription price, okay? It's not no $9.99 to join NJCourts jury trial. It's just $2.99 a month to help out with the channel. Like I said, I wanted to make it affordable to everybody that wanted to help out with the channel. And you're going to get a lot of perks. There's not going to be no different levels that, you know, if you pay more, you get this and that. No. Just keep it simple and easy, you know. If you're part of the membership or the channel membership, you're a member of the jury, you're going to get all the exclusive access that you would have if somebody was paying $10.99 a month, okay? Which we don't have that level, but that's just what I'm kind of the example I'm trying to give you. So, like I said, you'll see a lot of the, you know, you see a lot of the documents that we've gone through and we've read over. You guys will have access to that, as well as any of the breaking news first, any of the breaking news videos first. And most importantly, like I said, it does give you a super chat, or excuse me, membership access only on our membership only chats. And it also gives you a nice, cool little sticker next to your name. So I know who's all part of a member, and I can give you those special shout outs. Or like I said, when we got a lot of people in chat and chat's rolling, hey, you know, your name will stick out a little better and maybe a little easier for me to see your question. But ultimately, like I said before, if you have a question, don't feel like you have to pay money to ask me, okay? Let's see. People are mad that you joined, what, 2-3 months ago, really doing this, and you already have the W. Let's see here. I'm sorry, T, I didn't understand your... Okay, yeah, lots of thieving. And as a matter of fact, I could have actually monetized myself a month ago, and I just chose not to. I just didn't feel that at the time I deserved to ask for that type of, you know, donations. But now that we've done these, you know, trips and, you know, we're starting to get more people asking for them and the coverage... that's really one of the only ways that we can even start to afford, you know, fundraising for a lot of these future court coverage trips. So I'm very grateful for that. And I'm very, like I said, grateful for everybody that's participated with the channel and the chat, the viewers, and most importantly, you donators and the jury members. I really appreciate y'all. Thanks, Poppy, for explaining that. So I guess, yeah, you know, I'm going to read through that. That's amazing that they make it that difficult on the mobile app. That wouldn't kind of make sense for YouTube, you know what I mean? Because they make money off of that. They take a percentage off of any money you make on here. So I wouldn't see why they make it so hard to make it to where you can join. But I'll figure that out for everybody. So that way, if we're still having trouble, the next time we talk, we can get that You know, like I said, I think we've already figured it out, but if there's another way of doing it, I'll figure that out for you. Hey, thanks, Bean Gang. Hey, Ladybug Lane. Sorry, I saw some new names in here. Yeah, we're close to 2K subs. So I appreciate any of the new subscribers. We literally, I think, over kind of the New Jersey court coverage, we gained about another almost 300, close to 400 subscribers. So much appreciated. That was awesome. Tommy Temper, what's on the ground? These are my dogs. Sorry, you're just kind of joining now. We're finishing up the walk here, but I apologize. Let me give you a little view of everything here. We're just doing what I like to call my walking chats. But yeah, what's on the ground are my dogs, Rio, and that's Dobby, if you're just joining in. Hey, and I just started tuning into your show, Tommy. Much interest in it. I appreciate you doing that. Well, yeah, this is a little walking area around where I'm from. Out here in the woodeds areas. Ladybug joined the jury. Hey, welcome to the jury, Ladybug. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your subscription to the jury. New jury member, Ladybug. Thank you. Thanks, NJCourts. I upgraded my phone from my other one that way because I started doing more of the IRL streams. So right now I'm streaming from it's the newest Samsung one. It's my first like really nice phone. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm trying to be as careful as I am with it. I think it's the S23, but it's not the like big one or anything. It's just the basic version of that one. But yeah, I heard it had good picture. The only thing I was worried about is somebody had told me that their previous models in those were having issues when they were doing the live streaming. But I've seen, other than just some service issues, which I think were service related, I think as far as the hardware in the phone, everything's been doing pretty good. But I appreciate, thank you. I wanted to, invest into the live stream, invest into my channel, and make sure if I'm going to be doing these IRLs that we can get you guys some good quality IRL. Cool, I'm glad to hear that, Tammy. Well, I did do a few little things as far as tweaks on the software that I'm using to stream. But I'm glad to hear that it never buffered. So I'm hoping that, whatever it was going on with the service issue got fixed. But, yeah, I think what we'll do is call it a day for right now. I'm going to get the doggos back home so they can get some water and get them I like to give them each a hot dog for a snack for doing a good job on their walk. But I'd like to say bye to everybody and like the dogs to say bye. Rio, you want to say bye to everybody? You want to give them kisses? Oh, he gave you guys kisses. Dobbs, you want to say bye? Oh, yeah, they're saying bye. They think you giving kisses to the phone? Thanks, Tia. With practice, it's just like everything else. The more times you do it, especially with me, I'm kind of one of those people that have to, like when I'm learning stuff, when they ask you, are you what are the different learning habits? I'm an on-hands learner, listener, on hands. You like to read. I like to just let me see somebody do it, let me try it, and then let me try it a few more times, and I think I'll get it. So, with practice, like they say, practice makes perfect, practice makes better. So I'm glad to hear that. Thank you guys for the feedback. But most importantly, thank you guys for joining this afternoon, this morning, this evening. We had a, nice, beautiful walk. I hope some of y'all had a chance to hang out outside with me and listen to the stream. I know some of y'all were going to be doing some of your own errands, so thank you for listening. And everybody that may had me just on the TV or just sitting on the couch enjoying your Sunday, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the walk and that, you kind of felt... The reason I like doing the walks is I have a lot of people say they kind of feel like they're kind of going on the walk with you. And I know some people sometimes can't get outside depending on the weather, or it may be a physical thing. But I hope that, maybe you joining me this way, that can kind of, put you kind of next to me and give you that sense like we were out on a nice walk today and chit-chatting a little bit. But again, please, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for all the new members of the jury. Very much appreciated. I will be putting out some content this week for you guys. There's already some on there right now to check out. Thank you for everybody that subscribed, all the newer subscribers. Thank you for all my OG subscribers and all my OG viewers and new viewers. All right, you guys are awesome, okay? And most importantly, like I said, I appreciate everybody that's reached out to me on Instagram, that's let me know kind of what's been going on this week. You guys really watching my back, and I'm very thankful for that, okay? So thank you, everybody. And I just wanted to come on today to, go over some of that breaking news that we had, and ultimately just show you, that please don't, I know I've had a lot of people discouraged because they feel bad for me on what's been going on, but know that me and my family are doing well. My dad actually enjoys watching the streams. He actually gets a kick out of that scumbag, and without even knowing who he was, my dad, even without being a psychologist, already figured out what type of piece of shit Ski Mask was. So he's actually entertained. So hey, Ski Mask, your name ain't too bullshit. It is Ski Mask the Entertainer. So please keep that in mind. You do have my dad entertained. So I'm thankful for that, okay? But please, just know he's just another typical piece of shit. And when you do a channel like I do that has to do with, exposing these type of individuals, it's just going to be part of the job, as they say, part of the game. And it was already expected. So, it is what it is. But yeah, that guy's a wreck, man. And I think if you guys are tuning in this week, don't kill yourself over it. Like I said, if you watch too much of him, it could be detrimental to your brain. You start losing brain cells. But keep an eye out. You might catch that door getting kicked in, and you're gonna hear the click clack, hands behind your motherfucking back. And please excuse my language. But with that being said, I think we're gonna call it a day. Again, thank you for everybody that tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a great rest of your weekend and have a good week, okay? We'll talk to y'all soon. Keep your notifications on. That way you'll know when I'm going on live next. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend and a nice Sunday. Take care. Bye, everybody. And if I didn't answer any of your questions today, if you need to reach out to me, the link to my Instagram is on my main channel, or just type in on Instagram, NJCourts TV, and you'll find me. It's a public account. Anybody can reach out to me, okay? So if you have to reach out to me, if you have any questions that I may have missed,